What is up, guys? Saber Houdini here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. Tonight may be the finale. We may be able to finish it tonight. We'll see. We're getting close to the end. Jesus, what a journey it's been. Look at from the demo to the fucking prelude, that crazy mother, all the way to where we are now, on the edge of defeating a god, defying fate itself, rewriting your own history, not the one laid out by some fucking omnipotent being. I like it a lot. It's definitely Final Fantasy. This has been yeah, it's been a crazy ride for sure. I think this is an important step forward with Final Fantasy, and something that honestly it's kind of needed for a while, you know. Let's trim some of the fat and give us a proper good story. The question is, how do you go from this? You know, there's talks of DLC, but even like, where would they go with Final Fantasy 17? I don't know. I'd say the next like MMO style thing they'll go for is probably 18. They seem to like to do it every 3 or 4 games. Give themselves a break. But who knows, like, as long as 14's still selling and doing well, they don't mind. But I hope Yoshi P has now proved himself, because I believe he has. And I hope he gets to direct a mainland Final Fantasy. Why they haven't done this before, I'll never know, you know? Have 2 separate teams working on stuff. I'd say we'll get another mainline Final Fantasy game before the end of this generation. It's possible. This one I think was in development, what, 6 years or so? So yeah, if you were to say like another 5 years, I think they could do it for sure. Because I don't think the next generation, we won't get that till 2028 at the earliest. You know, those last 2 years of COVID and supply restraints thanks to scalpers and shit has basically just had those years written off. They wanted to make it a 6-year generation, but it will return to an 8-year one. Good God. Hey Amid, how's it going? Hello dude. Is today the last day for you? Yeah, this might be spoilers for this game if you don't want it. We have Pikmin 4 coming out tomorrow. My copy is in the mail. So I was hoping to kind of put this one to bed. I'm not kind of rushing through it or anything. And if we don't finish it, that's okay too, you know. We can tidy it up next week. It's been pretty special. It's been like a season of a show every time I stream it. So I've kind of been on it this week. It's kind of the way I've wanted things to go with, you know, big games that come out. To kind of streamline them. But I don't. I end up just once or twice a week. And it's not good enough because these games are massive. But yeah, next week we will have Remnant 2. Both Pikmin 4 and Remnant 2 both have amazing reviews. So that's going to be fantastic. We're going to have a nice Shooter Souls and a lovely Nintendo puzzle game, you know. I can't ask for more than that. Yes. And then we'll have Telltale's The Expanse. What else did I see? There was a couple of things coming out. The Expanse, they're doing it weird. They're going to release an episode every 2 weeks. And then if you buy the deluxe edition, it comes with a 6th DLC episode. It's meant to be a prequel to the show. You don't have to have watched the show, but it also, you know, as usual, will have like little nods to other parts of the series. Mainly the thing about the Expanse show, even as a space sci-fi show, it's really good at handing over the reins to multiple main characters. I've never really seen a show do that properly, you know. There's parts of it that wants to be like Firefly, and it'll never be Firefly. I hope one day that Josh goes back and revisits Firefly. We had Firefly only 1 season, and then he did a movie, Serenity, which felt, you know, kind of the best he was going to get at the time. But this was before he got like Avengers and lots of other big names, you know. And it sucks because it was wonderful. It was cowboys in space, but it was also a space opera, you know. And Nathan Fillion, just every single cast member in Firefly was amazing. For 1 season, I've never seen such talent just put together. But, you know, as the way life goes, whenever you have a star that burns so bright, it ends up being extinguished pretty fucking quickly. So yeah, we nearly have all of the Eikons. We just got Shiva. Jill and Clive basically became one. But, you know, she's still alive and here with us. But she gave him part of his life essence so he could wield Shiva. And it was really beautiful, just the 2 of them buck naked on a beach. Like, this is Final Fantasy, not like you remember, my friend. No. This is not afraid to to be naked on a beach. It's not afraid to be raw. It's not afraid to say fucking shit, and it's as real as it's ever gonna get from such a Japanese RPG. Like, Jesus, I ain't never seen anything like that before. I wanted to do this quest. Wait, no, it's not this one. It's the one over here. It's called, it sounds like Oliver. It's called like, please sir, can I have some mobile? Which are those big poisonous multi-eyed things. But I hope you're doing well, Amid. I hope you're well. I'm doing good. This week's kind of going by in a flash, which is nice. It's just being Final Fantasy. I like it. It'll never be the Final Fantasy. The name came out of, basically it was their last ditch effort, so they were like, yep, let's just call it this. It had many other names. The ones with little plus signs on them are kind of important, so I wouldn't mind just nipping those in the bud.
Lady Karen's called it.
It was cool. We had like a swashbuckling adventure. It was full on Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. We were taking on Odin, who was literally the Pale Rider, Death, you know, All-Father, but he's more like the Grim Reaper in Final Fantasy lore. And he was able to split the ocean in two. Pull a Moses. We didn't get to kill him either. I think he's going to be the final boss. Or something close to it, anyway.
I had you bring back to the yard?
Oh, yes.
Vaguely.
Fucking vaguely. I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. You'd be a little bit tired, you know, but otherwise fine. Weather's been weird, you know. You're trying to get shit done in the rain, and then it's fucking humid as a bastard.
I can't wait to hear it.
So it gets hot in here.
I'm going to marry
Otherwise, I'm happy.
With marbles. I know. But hear me out.
So this is going to help our potions, I think. Alright, I can go find you a marble, sir.
Whatever I assure you is scientifically sound.
Oh, yes. Say less, I'll go do it. These seem to help your potions, so we'll go do that. Some of the dialogue, I'm going to skip just a little bit of it. I know it might seem like blasphemous, but trust me, they have a habit of 15 lines of dialogue too much. Just tell me where to go, why you want me to go, and let me go. I don't need 15 pieces of dialogue. Jesus, I have to look for an extraordinary marble. We also fought a dragon that was 12 levels above us. Took me a couple of attempts. It was the first time I died in the whole game. He was one-shotting me. I don't even see those as a proper death, but it is what it is. A good death is two people going at it. And finally, you're both about to die, someone gets the last swing. Not a fucking dragon who's able to do a spin attack and have you die in one hit. Nonsense. But yeah, it was a very, very special stream yesterday. I'm happy with that. I kind of ended it. I almost felt, this is why I'm back playing it as well. I felt very, very somber afterwards. Definitely Crystal Cross lovers for sure. I thought she might die because I seen the way he was receiving these icons. It usually resulted in the death of the dominant who controls them. But it wasn't, thankfully. Prince Dion is around, so that added this guy to it. His name is Carrot. Oh, we remember Carrot. Good old Carrot. Let's go get him. So he's in the Whispering Waters of Rosaria. Yeah, they're one of those famous Final Fantasy enemies. The Morbles or Marlboros. I used to call them that after the... let's see, where would he be? Call them that after the cigarettes. Whispering Waters. I don't know why they can't just fucking mark it on the map for you. And the game doesn't have any mini-map. There's just little tiny slight things that are just... they don't deter from it, but... it's like, wake the fuck up. Let's see, it's probably somewhere I don't know yet. Some places aren't revealed yet, like down here, you see. Let's see. There it is, Whispering Waters. Nice. Would it have been so hard to market? It's odd, like I've done hunts in Final Fantasy XII and it was pretty fucking straightforward. I don't know why they went for that. There you go. Lots of stuff planned. Yes, hell yes. Hopefully we can get a couple of movies in there, but most importantly, hopefully we can get some hikes. Some hikes and drinks.
Alright.
We're level 42 now. The level cap might be 50. Is it down here? Yes, sir. Are you home? He is. But he's underneath the water. Don't you love a monster hunt where they don't exist? Until you fucking step up to them. Can't even use your eyes to find them. Ew! Carrot! I love carrots. So we have the power of... What the fuck is that tongue? With the power of Bahamut now? You can do a lot of cool stuff. Damn, I hate when it does that. I get punished for your animation? Come on now. That's not gonna work, is it? Bring it, motherfucker. That's it. That's what I like to see. Oh man, is it even gonna hit him? There you go. This should be a walk in the park. Definitely gives my fingers a bit of a workout. It's nice. I'm doing all sorts of shit here. Look at this.
Nice try.
Nice try. This guy's the definition of dragon breath. He's getting wailed on. Who's a silly bastard then? You are. Oh. Ba 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 ba. There it is. Nice. A few hiking routes, barbecues, gaming. My mind will be as peaceful as ah, nice, nice. Well fucking deserved. Come on, he's right there. What? This yellow bar is gone. That was weird. He just gets freebies. Definitely feels like a Devil May Cry game. Damn, he's got a lot of health. Son of a bitch.
This one.
Oh my lord. It can be awful chunky for no reason. Kind of hiking on top of a mountain, spending a night under the stars. Oh, that'd be perfect. Yeah, look, you can't break him when he's like this. That's so goofy. Ooh, goofy ass. Doggle kill. $25K? Not bad at all. They love doing these time-wasting moves, I swear to God. Like, what the fuck was the point of that? There was none. Where he going? Ba-ba.
This one. All yours, Torgal. Kill.
Every time he goes, his yellow bar goes halfway. He seems to magically get away. Come on now. This is weird. Come on, mate, you don't have any help left. It's over. Nice. Little spongy guy for a 35, holy shit. And the dragon was level 50. Yeah, those kind of burrowing attacks, something like that is just, it ends up just being time waster. Deliver the mobile tendrils. The tendrils. Thank God for fast travel on that. But it doesn't exempt them from poor side quests. That one's fine, it's a nice monster hunt, but it doesn't have, it's not story, you know, that kind of way. And you can't run back here. Son of a...
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of happy.
I'm just hoping they can end this on a high note. It's a tall order, I'm not going to lie. Most, it seems like a simple thing to do, but most developers, most movie writers, you name it, they fuck up the ending because of stupid things like sequel baiting, where you don't have a guaranteed sequel.
I can't help but notice that
or
you're
creating just
in a most violent manner.
Something that you can never, you know, heights that you can never reach. You know, maybe you had too much of a height in the middle of the movie or something.
What an amazing specimen! The flesh positively throbs with vitality.
Ew! I don't want to know that.
Successfully graft this to the Morgan beards.
You dirty bastard.
When I successfully graft this to the Morgan
this game, I feel like it's been in 4-hour chunks. I don't know how it's worked out that way, but it's been wonderful. Every time I've streamed, you know, you get the downtime at the start, but then it, wow, I love the garden now. Then it just rises this beautiful crescendo like the season finale, and it's been fantastic. As a streamer, I couldn't ask for more, you know. By the end of these streams, I'm completely spent in a good way, you know.
It's just as I hoped. Witness.
The boss fights have been better than God of War and Dragon Ball Z combined. It's very, very impressive.
I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when
it's like they took the final boss from each old Final Fantasy game and decided that was going to be every boss, and it's been incredible.
Extract with which I provided you before. I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with a
it gives me hope, you know, because I was slightly let down with God of War Ragnarok.
Has nearly doubled. You must accept
God of War 2018 gets a slight pass because it's a first in a series and it's kind of building towards something, but for that thing to be built towards nothing in Ragnarok was kind of pathetic. Unfortunately, a sign of meddling and a rushed product that probably should have been split into two. What are you going to do, huh? What are you going to do? Consumable potency, that's good. I do use them in some of the fights, but not in the boss fights. I haven't been challenged like that. Alright. Thank you. So those quests are worth doing. For sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, it's been Final Fantasy Light, and usually that would be a knock against it, but where we are these days and people's time and people's money, I think they nailed it. I think they nailed the pacing. I get that there's downtime, but people need to understand that you can't have lows without highs, and they're not necessarily lows either. To me, it's world building, you know. Besides the political intrigue, which I don't really care about at all. That's just me, but the people will find something in there. But yeah, besides that, just the introducing the characters, the new areas, the story developments. Like right now, the sky is fucking pink, for God's sake. We're in the end times. I've enjoyed all that. Politics for me is it's just a non-starter, you know. It's been a way for man to just be a blowhard and talk while getting nothing done instead of just doing. And having that in games as well as real life, it just ain't it. We've got the brothers together. We got Jill doing okay. Prince Dion's still alive. Like, Jesus
but
Christ.
not nearly as well as you should be.
But is this like
Your cuts and burns
the
may have
calm
healed,
before the storm?
but your body still bears the burden of every spell
Will we lose
cast.
people?
And what would you have had me do?
Yeah, I've always wanted to go
With
to
no
like
ordinary foe
Monument Valley
faced. It was the
in America,
warden of darkness.
climb one of those big
Yet
rocks
still, it
and
was
just
not
camp
enough.
on top of them.
The king could have ended me at any moment.
Out under the
but
stars.
Instead, chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
We've had some great reviews for Pikmin 4 and Remnant 2. We've had another wonderful preview of Atlas Fallen, showing off the co-op sand surfing. Holy moly. Straight into combat as well. I'm telling you, these next couple of months till the end of the year, pretty much, are just going to be unfucking believable. Like, I don't think anything can go wrong unless something releases completely broken, which is possible. I know that for sure. But I am fucking happy. Today they're showing off more of the symbiote in Spider-Man 2 at San Diego Comic-Con. So prepare for some news from Tony Todd and Insomniac. There's more rumors floating around of an August show for PlayStation, showing off the PS Plus Slim, or PS whatever it's called, PlayStation. I don't know what the hell they're going to call it. The rumor is it's just going to be called the new PS5 model, you know.
What is this place?
We've also got a shitload of games that they've been holding back till after the Activision Blizzard stuff. Yeah, new headsets and earbuds, stuff like that. And there's even a rumor of September getting a Nintendo Direct, because there's Switch 2 rumors and possibly leaked images going around. Yes. Even apparently Metroid Prime 2 before the year is over, and maybe those Zelda re-releases that we know already. Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. Me personally, Twilight Princess came to me at such a time in my life that it'll always hold a special place in my heart. It's dark and broody and just full of lost hope, you know? But to see Wolfling rise above it and the beautiful Twilight Princess herself. Pretty special game to me. Beats out Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom by a wide margin. But that's to each their own, you know. That's the beauty of nostalgia and memories and just taste. We can all have favorites. I guarantee this game will be someone's favorite. And there's nothing wrong with that. I can see that.
Sometimes get lost.
It's been powerful.
The lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
Aww. So many dead. We've got to change this world. We will. We're gonna usurp the gods themselves, so people can have their free will back, no longer tied to silly crystals or machinations of the gods. They'll be free, truly free. We're gonna do it. There's one thing that Final Fantasy loves to do, is set the fucking stage.
The fiend
And
works
that's
from
exactly
the shadows.
where we are.
Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima?
Absolutely. Poor Prince Dion. It was all
No,
a silly game.
not you. This is my doing.
No.
My fault. My sin to bear.
Come on now. How would you to
For
know
it,
that a god was
I must
meddling in
atone.
your family?
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
This little one has been,
Make them.
she's shown up so much
And
over the
sell them.
course of the
Or
game.
try to.
But
Earns me enough for bread.
my better judgment tells me
Forgive me.
to not trust
I
these people.
have nothing to.
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there.
Oh, but I think she can be trusted. It's to show that the royalty, the prince himself, can be nursed back to help by the common folk and maybe change his heart. That if he were to lead again, that he would do so honourably, fair.
You're going then?
I doubt it though. This man's gonna give up his
Of
life
course,
to take down.
I'm healed.
I wouldn't call that healed.
Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
No. I love a good Final Fantasy. I love a good JRPG. Gets right under your skin. And the fact that this one was both translated and lip-synced to English first shows that they have fully moved over to a Western style, and it's heavily inspired by Game of Thrones. Need I say more?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Aye. I've watched enough fucking stories and read enough books that most of these dialogue patterns are easy to distinguish. I even fucking speak the same dialogue before they say it. In this case, you can tell Prince Leon aims. Fuck!
I see no reason to
Stupid
wait.
PlayStation.
Then neither do
They
I.
aim to
I
give
can
up
think
his
of a
life
few,
for the
but
Phoenix.
I doubt they'll stop you.
God, I hate the PlayStation
You
5 so
will
much.
take your
Between a 2-hour battery life, I just fucking bought this red controller.
Of course.
So bad.
Higher.
People just, oh, buy another controller, Cyber. Buy a charging dock. Buy. I'm not a fucking empty-headed consumer, dude. I want the product that I paid for to fucking work. It's simple as that. Stop bowing down to these fucking people. Silly bastards.
Yes, as long as if we can put ashore.
Oh, yeah.
We have to assume.
Why do you think
that
there's
the
like
whole
class
is
action
hostile,
lawsuits going on? Because
and that we'll be
people
attacked on sight.
are not cheap.
Then we must find a place they won't think to
Ugh. And I've got a console that can't seem to recognize my goddamn LAN cable. And it's a bug. And fucking Reddit is on about it. YouTube's on about it. Twitter's on about it. But Sony don't seem to know.
Karen about supplies for the journey.
Great company right there.
Easy
Great
to
company.
come by in Ash.
Well done. You don't deserve my money. You don't deserve my time, Sony. You don't deserve Final Fantasy 16. You deserve a quick kick in the nuts straight to Jim fucking Ryan.
Don't you?
That stupid grin. Fucking idiots. Why can't we have Celebrity Deathmatch? Get like Phil Spencer and Jim Ryan in a match, you know? Winner takes all. To the death. And then have Reggie versus Bowser. That'd be fucking awesome. Let them fight for our money. Instead of just standing back and grinning at a fucking camera. Doo-doo-doo. I'd like that. That'd be cool. It would be like literal Hunger Games. Because they're hungry for your wallet. Oh god, is it time for more politics? I feel bad for old Vivian here. She controls the political
I was wondering when
exposition, otherwise known as the fucking snooze button.
Prodigy here off my hands.
What? She starts talking about politics?
Not here for mid.
Sorry.
I need information on Ash.
Then why
Diddle-dee-dee.
not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens?
Oh,
Go on.
should I?
As soon as the
Am I allowed?
Enterprise is ready,
Ask them to look in her
look for
oven?
Drake's spine.
You dirty ham
Going to need a
sandwich.
safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
Shitting splinters. If you're shitting splinters, please take X-Lax. I always get X-Lax and the other one mixed up, and Jesus. There she blows.
We have the good King Barnabas.
You take X-Lax to stop diarrhea.
Waloed's borders have
Call
been
a
closed
doctor.
to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you
Right.
won't find it on my map.
We didn't quite get an airship, but we got a pirate ship.
Sure you know better than we
It's
do.
not bad.
But no splinters.
When I'm shitting
All right,
splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over.
Alright. Oh no, it is time for political cutscene. No, mommy, don't pinch my nipples.
Barnabas Thumb, the one they call
Zabba zabba
the
zoo.
last king.
This is so inspired by Game of Thrones that, just like that, I put on a Game of Thrones episode and I'll have the best night's sleep of my
Barnabas was
life.
only a boy when he arrived from
How
beyond the
people watch
southern
this shit, I'll
seas,
never know.
and barely a
What you
man
want is like Game of
before he
Thrones
united the
abridged,
ravaged
where it's
tribes
just
of
the fight
Ash.
scenes, the fucking,
And having
and
unleashed
White
them upon
Walkers.
the formidable Veldemark, he set his throne
Huh?
upon the ancient kingdoms.
Did he now?
ruins.
Jesus.
The victory sent shockwaves
History's
around
written by the winners and the
Tales of
board as
Odin's
well.
might spreading through
And
every
then
court,
the
parlour,
burning
drinking
bush
hole in the
spoke to
realm.
me. Like,
Note
damn, I'll have
that
what
this
he's having.
was
What
in
kind of
the year
mushrooms are they?
843, and that the king still sits upon his throne.
I have
some 40
interest in
years
history,
later,
but I'm well
quite
aware
untouched by
of the
time.
meddling of the winners of these
Waloed's
wars.
recent inaction left many
They
wondering
write it
if
whatever
Odin
way
had lost
they
his
want to.
appetite for war.
Same goes for
And yet here
religion.
we are. The
Drink it in.
Einherjar was committed to the fray.
It's all bullshit.
A bold declaration of intent.
It's a little fanciful story.
Orcs swarm around
I want to know
Dreadfell,
what's the cause of this
drums
blight.
of Akashic haunt canvas streets.
The blight,
Though
like
how
that, all that black
precisely
stuff on the
the
map
havoc
is
they
literally
wreak
taking over the
serves
world.
Waloed.
I think it's from the gods themselves, almost like a punishment.
Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing
What's
is
funny about the
certain.
King Barnabas, I don't,
Waloed has
I've never-
achieved the
yeah.
impossible and made bedfellows of beast men and the ether
The
adults
orcs.
alike.
I've never met any of
All
his
of
people.
which is a roundabout way
Big
of
old
saying
kingdom, maybe we
that
will
you
now.
will be in unknown territory
I would
when
assume
you set
his
foot
people
in
are
Ash.
asleep at the wheel, you know?
Much of the continent has already been lost to the blight,
Look at that.
and what few ports remain will be
I guess that's why we
guarded.
haven't been able to
And
land
that
right
is
there.
to say naught of its natural
It is the
defenses.
last mother crystal.
Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment and dash it against the rocks. the
You should have
next.
told us this
But
before
then the Enterprise
we
is
went on the
anything
ship,
but
because it seemed
ill-equipped.
odd that we were attacking from
And
the
Mick
south of
has
all
made
places.
land there before. Now, if only there was someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast,
The Shadow
and where
Coast,
a
I like
daring
that.
gentleman might put ashore.
Ooh, it's one way we could ride the coast up. There's a giant fucking crater there as well.
You see, Clive, you had the answer all of.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, mate?
Picked you up from it, didn't I?
How did she know they
They
were there?
easy. The currents were right bastard.
You're a right
But
bastard.
then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be
A
worth
right
doing, would it?
bastard.
Well said.
All the northern
Thank you,
folk,
Lady Vivian.
they speak as if
If
their
a few morsels of
lip is
common
tied to
knowledge
their
and a
face.
sprinkling of
You
tavern talk
bastard!
are worthy of your thanks,
Jesus Christ.
I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits.
Alright, thank you, Vivian. Someone has to have the
We've got
hard
any
task
alcohol
of
now.
delivering exposition.
I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
That's why people like get pissed off at, like, it's usually handed over to the teenagers or the kids most of the time. When people get pissed off, they're like, oh my god, this character in this game never shuts up. Like, and same in a movie as well. Someone has to do it. It does suck, but someone has to do it. Such is the way of storytelling. Because they can either deliver the exposition through mountains of text and nobody will read, or you can try and put in some fanciful characters to do a good job. And it's never down to bad voice acting, usually. You know, it's just the sheer volume of script they have to get through. So yeah, I don't mean to be disrespectful with the political stuff, but I don't give a fuck. You trying to be Dandelion? I like this. Why are you playing the normal music on top of this?
Yet in the dark,
It couldn't hurt you to just lower the in-game music.
flame is spark
It's probably because this counts as
that
text speech, even though it's a song.
warms in its glow.
Cool. That's not foreboding or anything. Jesus. Sounds like a trip to the Davy Jones locker with this one. Alright, Joshua. What's the plan, little man?
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples
I did find some kind of weird obelisks around.
So, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us.
Okay.
Though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua.
These kind of little statues of Ash.
Hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Ooh,
right away.
That sounds very point of no return, maybe.
Vincent, I can ride the Enterprise next.
Let's see if I can find one real quick. Is it over here? No, I think it was out here in Sandbreak. Let me see. Local map. I don't know if it actually shows up on the map now, does it? Is this it here? Yeah, the hand. What the fuck is this? The hand of Mimas? Is that it? I know, we'll figure that out. It might be something else later on or something. Little challenges. I couldn't access it when I tried. Alright, time for a little pep talk in the alehouse. So be it. Before we head out to take on Barnabas, you miserable bastard. Gav, you look like you have something to say and you're saying nothing. Sounds about right.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why.
Yes.
So I won't bother you with the boring details. Only the important ones.
Let's fucking
If
go.
we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to
Poor old Ariana Grande's getting divorced again.
Stay inconspicuous.
She's not having much luck.
If you sense any danger at all, you leave us
Ever since she did Thank You Next,
Inconspicuous is my
she's
middle name.
cursed herself.
But like hell am I leaving anyone behind? The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill.
2 divorces in like 2 or 3 years.
For royalists and pirates.
Slow down, Mrs.
You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
Very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving.
Alright.
Of course.
Good old Otto. He had a good story as well. I think this is a single character in the game who didn't have a real personal story. It's pretty impressive of them. But I suppose we have spent like 80% of the game here in the hideaway anyway. So if you didn't do them justice, besides these little tiny NPCs walking around,
Thank goodness Sid made it home safely.
still weird they call him Sid. Trying to get a couple of manual saves just in case there's something I miss or whatever, or maybe something I can go back and do in terms of trophy stuff, you know. Trophies doesn't seem that difficult at all, and even just by playing I think I've got around half of them. Most of them are probably stories. Yeah, 24 out of 50. That's halfway, baby. It's always the missable ones you want to watch out for.
reckon we're better off not knowing.
Seems like one of the games that's not gonna throw you back out after the end credits anyway, so we shall see.
Honestly, can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world. I'll hold you to that.
The new season of Diablo 4 starting. People are pissed. They apparently nerfed the sorcerer into the ground. But I mean, when you start season 1, you start a new build anyway, so yeah. But I'm telling you, I could see this happening during the betas. There was far too much imbalance, and like with most games need polish, so does Diablo 4, but even more so it needs proper balance, and it's just not something that you get right immediately. You know, people need to understand how this goes, because people discover exploits, they discover broken builds every day, you know what I mean? And obviously this is the first like Diablo in a big way that's so seen, you know what I mean? Like between social media and streaming, there's never been more eyes on Diablo. So when people find an exploitable build, you're gonna have mass people flocking to use that same build, especially if it means getting better stuff. Like the race to hardcore was insane, and you had like or the level 100 hardcore, and you had people finding the, you know, it was like 6 extremely rare items that were technically not even in the game, little sneaky bastards. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of anger, and then people get used to it, and then yeah.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive.
What's he got to say? Someone's probably going to die before the game is over. That's
There's something I've been meaning to ask.
Who will it be?
You took her Eikon, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, she gave it to us. It wasn't
she understood.
Yeah. Big difference between forcibly taking it and being offered it. Oh Jesus. Damn.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Then so be it. Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
None of your business. Square Enix seem very happy with the sales of this game, which is good. I think it's probably close to 5 million units sold, which, you know, on one singular platform is
don't get it.
Extremely impressive. That's close to 1 in 6, you know. I wouldn't say it's Nintendo adoption, where you've got like things like Mario Kart and Smash and a few others, which are close to, you know, fucking every second person. Some of them were parts of bundles as well, so I get that. Alright boys, let's head out.
Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Waluda.
Storm and Ash.
Don't expect a warm
Scat fair. This seems very Norse
That castle over there looks inviting enough.
inspired. It makes sense why
Sample its
he
inhabitants' hospitality.
is called Odin, you know. Getting very Scandinavian vibes out here.
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
This place is fucking empty. What has happened? This is what I was saying. I never saw his kingdom's people. God damn, is he enslaved his people or absorbed them or something? You never know. This is creepy, dude. Oh, here we go. They've all been turned.
I knew I smelled something.
They've all been turned. Sick bastard.
The villagers made it out in time.
See, I've been enjoying Bahamut's power. Especially if you know you're going to be dodging a lot. Then you got these cool little drones. I need to use Shiva's power more. Or set it up anyway. Come on, lads. Da, 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 da. Need to push on. There's more of them over here. Da, da, da,
This one.
da, da, da. Oh, lads. You ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? I'm offering. 'Cause I am the devil. Some say the devil is dead. Come on, motherfucker. Who's doing that shit? Goddamn mages, man. There's a place for you mages. A special circle of hell. Allow me to send you there. First fucking class. Straight down. I like it. This guy's gonna fly forever. Watch. Bonk. That's right, good lad. Walk into the fucking flames. Alright. We should be free passage. What's up, buddy? Yeah, they had this little thing where you could send Torgal to find treasure or something. It is never mentioned or used again. Just one of those very flighty early game additions. I mean, you can pet him and all that, and it's nice, but it seems so odd. I truly detest when games introduce cool ideas and then immediately forget them as if you've been hit with the Men in Black pen the next day, you know? Fortnite's a fucker for that. Fortnite introduced a shield you could hold and move with, a drone to pick people up, a boomerang, a katana, a hammer, there was a shield bubble. There's literally been over 20 different items and weapons that they have completely removed. Now, some of them were being exploited and needed to be removed. I get that. But it's the most boring piss game I've ever seen. And because I'm half addicted to it, it's like, you're fucking damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Aye, aye.
So sad. Jesus, this is full-on fucking Mordor shit. Look at this. We went from Pirates of the Caribbean to Lord of the Rings.
Is the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
Well, obviously, have you met Barnabas? He's a lapdog to the gods. Pathetic.
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. Let's get down there and fight them.
On the coast. I trust you'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests.
True. But I mean, your dominance.
Our mark is Drake's spine. And there's a lot
That's right. I didn't know Drake had a spine, you know, he's kind of useless.
We press on.
Oh, we're not talking about the rapper? Air quotes. If that's rap, man, just fucking pull out both of my ears, please. Please. It's pop. It's poppycock. That's what it is. Poppycock.
Clive.
Just like Ice Spice.
You must go on
Garbage.
without me.
What are you gonna do, huh?
This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate. Perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
Unearth. As it is in Ultima.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
These two create fusion like Dragon Ball Z. It's pretty cool. but I don't think we can reach godhood
Sure
without the
about
two of them.
this? About leaving my brother on his own. Of course.
There's a dog in Remnant 2 as well who heals you. I'm telling you, it's the dog era. Still haven't got a good dog game in ages though, like truly just, you know, playing as a dog. I still think Dog's Life was one of the best.
Lady Vivian's map is so old it's hard to tell which way is up. But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called Eistla.
Then we make our way there, resupply, and wait for Joshua.
The Angry Gap. Oh my god, I think the doctor has a cream for that. Who the fuck named that? We've already heard Mid say gash a couple of times, which is hilarious. It's a British way of saying pussy. How's your gash? How's your gee? Look at this place. The whole thing has fallen to the blight. Maybe Barnabas was afraid, you know? Seeing this blight take over.
This place reeks like a Morgul's arsehole.
It does.
Though I'm
And you would
guessing
know.
It's not the smell that'll kill us.
No. There's no point getting into any fights. That is not a requirement. Because we literally destroy everything. I was kind of hoping for an ice area, to tell you the truth. But we started in the swamp in the dim. And it would appear that we're going to end there. What the fuck is that thing? Is that a Kjell? No, it's a little wyvern. A lindworm. Cool. Yeah, I'm pretty solid. Like, the game does not have much difficulty, let alone grinding. Look at this. It looks like we're on the back of a dragon. Kinda is, look. Cool. So yeah, there's no point in wasting time fighting anything that's not necessary. It's sad to see it. You don't want the whole world to become this. Da da da. We got some flans. Alright, dude. I'm not in combat. Calm your tits. I should just get on the chocobo. I can't even get on the chocobo. Chocobo. Take me home. Now, normally I would fight things in my way. But we did a couple of side quests there, so we want to keep the pace moving forward, not backwards. If at all possible. We are attempting to finish this tonight. Not a big deal if we don't. We'll see. There may be a point of no return.
Bahamut's breath.
And it might require me to kind of do a little side quest or something, you know, kind of way. So that might eat into the time. There's no need to necessarily push on to the finish if I don't have to.
That must be Eistla.
I smell a boss. Barnabas has the ability to end all creation with the Black Blade. It's literally death itself. And it has almost killed Clive twice now. So, if we stand a chance at truly going up against him, we're going to have to find a better way than smacking him with a sword. There needs to be something else. No doubt he has a weakness, as does everybody. Hardly seeing his kingdom in this state.
What do you think,
Is
Clive?
enough to change a man's heart.
Then we're too late.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
I wouldn't say nothing.
Put them out of their misery.
No quarter, Gav.
No quarter!
No quarter! He's out of quarters. Come on now.
You think all the villages in Ash are like this?
A question for later, Gav. Here they come!
And come, and come, and come.
God damn mage bastards. But then I have time for it. Who else is fucking doing magic? Come on, Gav, you're not helping.
This one. To me, Flames!
More!
I don't want to die here, Clive.
Nah, we won't die here. Don't be silly. We've only just begun to kick some ass. Or at least I have. You alright, Gav?
Over here! Over here!
Is that really it? Come on now. Come on. That's not even a workout. There we go. So there's a new Saw movie? Saw X, huh? Coming out September? Will this be connected to Spiral, I wonder? Probably not. Will they ever end? Fucking Saw movie. What, another one of those? Yeah, I did. Saw 10, huh? Oh my god, listen to the dog. Poor bastards. This shit's too easy. Too easy, man. Too easy. Too much XP as well. What the fuck, dude? 5k for doing nothing? These were once people, but sadly been turned into nothing but husks. Ashayak, I think they call it. Ashayak. Just means drowned in magic. Drowned in...
Gav.
Nasty eater.
Gav! Don't tell me there's more of the bastards.
Big old dragon. Barnabas.
Oh, fuck.
Even turned his horse into a person. Yes! Odin! Odin! Come on. That's Sleipnir, the sixth-legged horse of Norse legend. But also Final Fantasy legend too. This guy's fucking 100 foot tall.
Bound for Stonehead.
It is time.
Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
Look at that. Oh man, we gotta get that blade.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
Jesus. Big fucking meteor or something. It's pulling it from another dimension. Oh, fucking hell. Gungnir. Is this a wall? How are we meant to destroy this kind of power? Yeah. All we can hope now is that Joshua is already inside that barrier. Power of Odin. He's basically the Grim Reaper of Final Fantasy lore. With the Black Blade, it can actually rend creation.
What did you do?
Now we are trapped. So be it. Boom, boom, boom. Gab should not be here. This is not looking good. Lacuna, hey, how's it going, dude?
It has but to ask.
How's your church day?
I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
How's Max doing? Maximus?
Shit! No!
I need a flying horse. Ride on the winds of lightning. It's one way to stop us getting at the Mother Crystal.
Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened?
The fuck did just happen? Let's watch the birds fly into it. Like a fucking fly swatter for birds. Bonk! Whoopsie!
Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
Well, first, you get a blade of grass and you attach it to your penis. Stick with me now, stick with me.
If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him.
Bye-bye birds, right?
That is exactly what
Doesn't Schleppnir have 8 legs? Oh, maybe he does. I always thought it was 6.
Before you go practicing your petition.
Maybe it's 8. Maybe there's 2 more there I didn't see.
Where the fuck went? How about...
It's like the Fast franchise, just not as frequent. You're right. Might have just someone DPG. I'm telling you. True. He's always watching. It's a lot of legs for a horse. Yeah, sometimes they're born like that too as well.
Maybe there's something here we can use.
So it might be based on reality. I've seen a lot of animals be born with extra legs. Shit's weird. Most of them are dummy legs though, you know, they don't work. They're just a genetic anomaly, a genetic mutation. Sometimes even left over from a twin that was basically absorbed in gestation, which is disgusting if you think about it. They just feed off another life form. Wow, is there someone actually alive here that's not turned into a miserable zombie? Jesus. One of these poor people. God, Barnabas. What have you done? We're getting close to the end of this. I should be able to finish it tonight, but no promises. She's holding her stomach.
Easy, easy.
Is she
We're not turned,
pregnant?
right?
She's beautiful. How goes Dark Souls 3 and 2? You dreading? See, here's the thing. If you're dreading playing 2, like I wouldn't even bother that much, you know. Because it'll be a little harder on it, I think. I just have a weird soft spot, especially Scholar of the First Sin. I think it's the only time we've ever got a re-release that changes almost everything, you know.
My thanks.
Made it much harder.
Kind.
She is preggers. Who's the baby daddy? It better not be Barnabas. Yeah, the state of his kingdom, holy hell. This is what happens when you completely give in to a religious nonsense. There's nothing left. Help me! What have you done? What have you done, Amid? How? How? I need to know.
When the skies changed.
Damn it!
The elders said it was the Arcade.
It's a well-kept secret.
One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by ether. Till only I remained. By then, I was too far along to run.
How many legs can a horse fucking have before it's not a leg, it's a penis?
I didn't know what to do.
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. That horse's penis is blowing in the wind. What the fuck? Dude, everybody's going on this fucking TikTok NPC stuff. All the big streamers are doing it now. And Kai Sennett made like $6 grand in an hour just by going gang, 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 gang. Phone call, phone call. Fucking idiots. Oh man, we have really reached peak devolution of man. It's great, man. It's great. Next, we'll all just become like a gelatinous mass, like Idiocracy, you know. We're reaching it. Go watch Idiocracy. It's not just a comedy movie. It's actually predicting the future. Prepare for the future.
They all left. Drawn east to the tower.
They've been sucked in. I like the accent.
The elders.
It's definitely Norse inspired.
The blacksmith. My husband.
Clearly Ultima needs life force to maybe sustain its physical form, I'm not sure. Or just feed in general.
You thinking he did this?
And he's turning people into zombies.
Who else could it be? You were in Canberra. You saw what he did to the people.
Then what about her?
Schleppner has 9 legs. Nah, I think it's 8. And it's the horse leg, the old baby arm. 9 legs, Jesus.
Could be protecting her from the ether.
What did they all do, you know? You pull one of the legs and it has wings, and the other one has rocket farts.
Bearer.
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold.
It's too painful, but I'm determined to play it. Yes. Past Pontiff. Okay. There you go. You got a nice bit left. Not too much. You going after any of the DLC or anything?
This tower.
The Tower of Babel.
That's where we'll find the king.
You don't say. We have lost to him twice now. 3rd time's the charm, maybe? 3rd? How do you beat death itself? How do you beat Odin?
I knew it.
Let's hope
it's the same as Phoenix Gate.
Let's hope Joshua finds something.
Which means at the end of these stairs should be.
Right. A sanctum. Maybe the final sanctum. It's the final. One is a little imp unless Schleppner feels a certain way. Exactly. That's the red button. Don't touch the red button. I don't know if horses have lipstick. I guess they do. Oh, Jesus. Won't be long till your little dog starts getting into his little ways. After they're like 1 year old, it's horny time. If it has a hole, it is a puppy's goal. Cats, dogs, duck, hens, didn't Ooh, that's a bit better. Yes! This is the prophecy. Every icon put together to create one god.
Ultima and his vessel, Ifrit.
Ifrit, yes.
Garuda, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin.
Very cool.
Even Leviathan the Lost is here.
See, there's the DLC, Leviathan the Lost. We had, I think it's that crystal out at the sea.
Where is the Phoenix?
The Phoenix is right in front of you, you fool. Right there, the big one. There it is, you not see your wings? I was right. This big thing, that's Ifrit and the Phoenix fused together. That's it. That's your great god right there, the fusion of Eikons.
By the founder.
Pretty cool. Careful. You just led Ultima straight to it. Yo. It's having a man period.
So that's what you want, isn't it?
Yes. Ultima. He basically wants all of them to join together. That's why Clive is so important, because he can inhabit all of them. And then for him to possess Clive and become a god manifest, you know?
I need you to stay with Edda.
Don't own any DLC. Usually it's on sale. Keep an eye out. There's a big summer sale going on Sony right now. Most of the prices I've seen are pretty whack, actually, because
if I don't return,
Black Friday deals are much better. But
for the Enterprise.
Each their own.
Understood.
Yeah, Dark Souls. Any advice? Yeah, I was saying about adaptability is the way to go. Just for comfort. So grind out the first like 10 or 12 levels.
Don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
As for weapons, I mean, you know your best, you know. 'Cause I like...
Don't worry.
Uchikatana.
I haven't finished with it yet.
It has some great dual wielding, you know, that's what it's almost famous for. So I say go for that. Figured DS will be forever ingrained. For Darksiders, I didn't even put that together. For me, it was Dead Space for the longest time. The initials DS is used more in video games than anywhere else. Swear to God. It goes on and on and on and on. Just keep finding more and more. It goes on and on and on. Yeah. About the series. Dude, I hope one day we get a proper Darksiders 4, you know? It's all built, it's all waiting to go. We have a beautiful story, not fucked up, you know? It's all there. What it needs to be is, it needs to be single player or up to 4 player co-op, you know? What they should do is single player, 2 player, or 4 player. And let everybody pick their horseman, you know? Now if it's single player, let us switch on the fly. But it needs to be 4 player. And then in terms of size, and because every Darksiders game plays differently, I think, my personal opinion, the one they should chase after is 2. I like 2 the best.
Barnabas is controlling the Akashic, then wherever he goes, they'll follow.
2 is Zelda, Diablo, and Shadow of the Colossus all mixed together. Death Story. You've got a little bit of Prince of Persia as well. I think it works best. 3 was fine. 3 is great. It is a Souls-like, but by doing so and such an incessant need to create a Souls-like map, it's so very closed off, you know. It's wide linear with shortcuts. I think we're beyond that at this point, you know. I think it's time to, like, I think Dark Souls, or not Dark, now I'm saying it myself, Darksiders 2 had the best kind of open areas. You got use of your horse. That was amazing. I liked the Diablo style loot system. I love the powers, love the boss fights. They nailed it. I think you could implement parts of each game, obviously, and you would have to make it work, you know. I think the hardest gameplay to get right is fucking Stripes, you know, because it would need to be, I don't know, third-person shooter. Hello, tarantulas. Count it, dude. Not a single game without spiders. Count it. Whether it makes sense or not. I have Shifa's powers now. I should activate Shifa's powers. I just got them last night. Which would be better? Is Diamond Dust better? This is her big move, which is a very nice dodge, I'm not gonna lie. Ratatata, and it temporarily freezes enemies if they come in contact with it as well. Then she's got Ice Age. Really nice little uppercut there. Oh, bam! And then she's got Mesmerize. Launch multiple shards upon striking, drawing them towards Clive. And she's got Rhyme, which I don't like. But Diamond Dust is very good. That one's high on the stun meter. That's the stun. But then we could also get the Giga Flare, which unfortunately makes us a bit immobile, but you're firing a giant fucking beam. What do you think? Yes, no, Eskimo. And we also will get Odin now here in about an hour or whatever. And we'll see what that'll do. So, my brain tells me not to spend everything at once, but I have 10k, so let's go for it. I'm able to change while in combat. Not in combat. Desperately trying to get away from combat. I have no use for combat right now. We're doing story unless they ask me to get into combat. Because these are just minimal time wastes. Diddly. Probably get to come back here in some fashion with side quests before the game is done. Yeah, a lot of games like that. I'm trying to decide whether I should do the hidden gems little marathon where I pick a game each year going back to the last 20 years, Or should I do a Tomb Raider marathon? I don't know which. Diddle-dee-dee. And there's even some games I want to get. I want to give. Look at that, 3,000. That's just to upgrade it. So master it might be 5,000. The reason they don't want you to master it is because it's probably so fucking powerful. This would be very good for bosses though, but it is damage mainly. So what you'd want to do is when it goes into a stagger, I worry about that being too singular. I could probably turn it around a little bit. Okay, I could put it down here. Or I could change. I do like satellite. The wings of light. I wish I could change that. Not overly gone on that, to tell you the truth. Gouge is good as well. I do like things that are gonna break. Here we go. Giga Flare. Alright. Bahamut.
Too slow.
Game is pretty easy and we're pretty overpowered, so I do not require combat right now unless it is forced upon me. It's also extremely spongy too. It does a shit ton of damage. It does. Have you seen people use it? Yeah, it's very good. That's why it's so expensive. It's definitely on my my want list for a while for sure. That's why I save up me points. But yeah, Darksiders 4, I'm so there. They've earned our trust, and I wish nothing but the best for them. Remnant 2 is technically their next game, whether you believe it or not. That is Gunfire Games, which are now in control of Darksiders. THQ Nordic, but Gunfire Games as well. Gunfire have been doing damn good. I'd say their only real misstep has been, I guess you could say, Chronos a little bit. But I'd say like after Remnant, the next thing they'd want to do is Darksiders. Were they in charge of I don't think they were. No, that wasn't their baby. Was it? Outriders? No, that's People Can Fly. Yeah, that's People Can Fly. I don't know why it's recommended that. I'm on Google right now. Yeah, I'd say after Remnant from the Ashes, they'll probably get some DLC. So the earliest they could start working on Darksiders 4, unless they're already in the middle of it. I haven't heard anything. But these smaller, not smaller, but mid-sized European studios, things don't tend to leak too often. Honestly, because the American audience don't care as much as they should. Fuck them, I care. Yeah, so they'll probably do DLC. So something like Remnant 2, you could probably see continue the DLC well into the end of this year, possibly next year. So I don't know. The earliest we could see Darksiders 4 is 2025, maybe. I don't know. This one's called The Edge of Eternity. I like that. Let's do it. Yeah, Remnant 2 is going to be badass. I see a lot of bigger, wider open areas. Somehow they chose Somewhat 1G for whatever reason. I don't know why they do this. It's like when they chose Mizkip to show off Genshin Impact. It's like fucking peanut butter and fucking salmon or something. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? You couldn't get two more opposites. But anyway, yeah, Somewhat 1G was playing a little bit at Remnant 2.
I've come for you.
Vastly ahead of its release date. Like, people didn't even get review codes till recently, you know. Same with there's a couple apparently Baldur's Gate 3, they're not getting review codes till 4 days, and this is like a 150-hour giant RPG 4 days before it comes out. So that's a little worrisome. PlayStation are getting behind it in a big way, but it is multi-platform. And it's Baldur's Gate. I'm a bigger fan of the offshoots of Baldur's Gate than the actual main Baldur's Gate series. Is that weird? For me, it's all about Dark Alliance. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, fucking awesome. I drank that shit in. And there was, what was it Nosgoth? The Champions of Nosgoth, I want to say. That was another one. This is going back PS2, so forgive my ill memory. But those things were awesome. Was it Champions? All I remember, there was a beautiful raven-haired, not raven, even silver-haired fucking elf chick on the front.
Tower. It's alive.
This music. Watch this be a spaceship or something. Fucking watch it, man. Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance 2. Was it called Champions? No, maybe it's not. What was the Champions of Nosgoth or something? No, Champions. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. No, Champions of Norath. No, Nosgoth is Soul Reaver. What was this one? Is this not part of... Is EverQuest? What am I thinking of? Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance. The fuck am I thinking? Damn, I'm going down. Was that not Baldur's Gate? Realms of EverQuest. Were they not connected in some way? Fuck. Dude, I swear to God it was. Whatever. Don't trust my memory on things, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do that beam all the time. Experiences Darksiders is with 3. That's okay. 2 and 1 go for close to like 10 for both of them if you're lucky. They're worth a play. The first one is just God of War, you know. Let's try this beam. Kick off, flare. What up, my giga? So you can direct it. It's pretty good. Damn, it's still going. It keeps going and going. That's me. That's me when I jizz him. Who's doing bravery? Let's quick over him. Oh! Like that one scene in Scary Movie. A little bit early there. Once we go. This music though. Sick 'em. Sick 'em. If these are your guardians at the gate, you gotta pay them better. So apparently all the actors and writers and everything that's on strike, it doesn't affect video games at all, or indie movies. So everyone's been like, hey, you know, keep the bills coming in and all that shit. Jump into video games. So you might see a lot of celebrities in video games, more so than we already have. Alright.
Bloody fallen. Why do all their floors seem to have a mind of their own?
Yeah, it's a big enough elevator for some battles, I'd say. These are cool. These are the Inland Sanctums. A little nod to an old forgotten race, probably from the gods. Tiny little hidden vaults around the world left by superior, or at least they think superior. Oh, look at little bombs. Pura bolas. Everybody line up. God, the Giga Flare recovers way too quick. That's broken as shit. La-ta-tee, la-ta-ta. Let's get a bit of health back. I have these little drones firing things. The combat has definitely evolved, which it should have done, you know, which is great. Glad for that. God forbid it doesn't. That one's self-destruct. So these guys are technically fire, but elements don't really mean anything. That's the only thing I'd change in a possible sequel. Bring back some of the RPG elements. Not everything, just, you know, some stuff. It's going to be a couple of challenge rooms, then a halfway boss. This will probably lead us to absorbing part of Odin, but just not through Barnabas himself, you know, which will be a bit different. I wouldn't even fight these, but it's necessary because I won't let us interact with the door otherwise. I got bigger fish to fry, you know. Speaking of frying, Giga Flare! How do you like your eggs in the morning? She's just doing fuck all damage, I'm sorry to say. But that's okay. That's alright, Mama. That's alright with me. Vavakura. Damn, just as he did it, let's go.
Nice try. This one. Too slow.
Can I still control Torgal? I can, well. I don't know, he's just kind of there. No, I can't. I don't think I can. Pathetic. I still had 2 more moves to use. Come on now. This shit's too easy. Yeah, Darksiders 3 was a Souls-like. Darksiders 2 is more open, and it's hack and slash like a Zelda, where you go into dungeons and do puzzles, and you have a horse that you get to ride around. That's why I was so mean when we didn't get to do that in 3. And then 1 is a God of War hack and slash, straight up, like go to this room, beat this up, go to this room, beat it, you know, that kind of way. But still very good. And they remastered them. First one's a little bit wooden, like you're a big chunky bastard playing as War. And the second one, you're dead. Then there's Darksiders Genesis, which is a top-down dungeon crawler action game, playing as Strife with guns. It's almost closer to like a twin-stick shooter, honestly. It's pretty decent, you know. Played worse, I've played better. I like how one part of... Oh, that wasted that.
Too slow.
Brrr. This guy's just sponge. Sick him, Torgal. Yeah. I'm trying to use him more. Luckily he doesn't repeat himself too much, huh?
Get him. Over here. Go, Torgal. Now, Torgal. Arise.
I don't know if you can hit him at all there, can you?
This one. Get him. Too slow. Go, Torgal.
There you go. The sponge killer. Dude, it's still going even though he's dead. That's definitely the sponge killer. It recovers way too fast. Way too fast. Like, holy shit, it's already like quarter way recovered. You didn't like Remnant? Aw, maybe you can play with us maybe or something. Just because of the shooter souls. Tell you one thing, it's miles better than that, whatever it was called, Mortal Unchained. It's probably just a harder game to play solo, you know. Let's see how the second one does. I really did. I like Souls-likes, and I'll try anything that does it a little bit differently, you know. I'm weird like that. I like Dark Souls too. I really enjoyed Steel Rising. Liza P scares the shit out of me. Oh, look at this place.
Where would I be? The top. So I could look down on the world.
Right. They've made some really nice moves in this game. Like, they're pretty and they're effective in combat, but they've almost studied it too much and it's piss easy. Obviously when you finish the game you get multiple difficulties, but you haven't balanced the main difficulty. Who gives a fuck about the other difficulties? Let's try and get into a nice position with these guys. Why are they all grey like that? Here's your fucking defense node. Defend that motherfucker. Cheers, lads. Is there any other Souls-likes you've tried it that you didn't really like? Yeah, Darksiders 3 was really good. Basing it on the 7 Deadly Sins was clever. Felt like the Psychopaths in Dead Rising or something. That's right, swarm me so I can swarm you. Foolish motherfuckers! Because I got like machine gun drones, like holy shit. There's nothing left. Alright, where to now? Where to now? Does this place even have a map? I don't think so. Wouldn't open for me. Nope, it does not have a map. Guess we could try here. These look like elevators though. Just follow the blue light. Yeah, you won't run out of Souls-likes, that's for sure. Even some Metroidvanians are trying to call themselves Souls-likes. I get that. But if the only thing that you use that's Souls-like in nature is recovering your dead corpse, might be a stretch, you know. To me, it's gotta be stamina and the corpse collection. Bosses are neither here nor there because every game, the very first games have had bosses, you know, so it does matter. I do look, that's the meat for me, you know. Alright, we got a big boy. I got one of them too. It's called Giga Flare, bitch. Yeah, I think Remnant's usually 3-player. Me and Pyro used to play it, and then Swamp used to join when he could. But I don't know if he's around these days. There's definitely an open spot, and it's only €50 instead of the usual 80. Get him! Spirits within. You're silly. Code Vein, yeah. We should hear about a sequel to that soon enough. I know they're working on stuff. That's Bandai Namco doing their thing.
This one. Nice try.
This motherfucker almost dead. I haven't even done my Giga shit yet. What's up, my Giga? What the fucking hell? I can't see anything, but we're winning. Are you winning, son? I think so. Nice. Yes. Giga Flare. I always have a soft spot for Bahamut. He's one of my favorite. The fact that he's able to go into space and just shoot lasers down and stuff.
What was that thing?
Ultimate Dragon.
Hopefully there aren't any more.
I hope there's 2 more. What are you talking about, Clive? I hope there's 2 more. I hope they shoot themselves in the face. Yeah, the mission structure for this has been unfortunately predictable. Couple of rooms, kill an enemy, halfway boss, cutscene, kill a couple of other enemies, cutscene, main boss, rinse and repeat. That's unfortunate. The story's great and the bosses are amazing. But it's so written, it's like you didn't deviate at all from the structure, which is fine, but you almost know what's coming before it comes. I literally call the midway boss every time. Like, battlefield, check. Door, potions, check, check, check out my melody. How did this one get stuck over here? Come here. Come on. Can't grab him from here. Get him, Torgal. Good boy. Who's a good man killer? This is how you flip them in the air. Look. It's all yours. I'm not going over there. Torgal is supposed to be able to heal you as well. Don't know about that. I didn't know. Yeah, some of the games I want to revisit is like Sleeping Dogs, DSX, Human Revolution, Spec Ops: The Line, Mafia 3 maybe. We'll see. Try and get into a situation where it's games I haven't necessarily played on the channel before, because I know people can be a bit bored seeing the same thing. Hopefully before the year is out, in terms of like remasters once, you know. I'd love to see, obviously, Metroid Prime 2, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. Love to see Red Dead Redemption, this remake we've been hearing about. That'd be great. If these don't come by the end of the year, that's fine. I just would rather a confirmation on them, you know. Because we have enough to play this year, honestly, for fuck's sake. I can literally pick out some months with 10 or 12 games, and that's too much. Do you smell a midway boss? It's a big ball sack. What do we do? Give it a little tickle. Guys, I'm now streaming Oppenheimer. Oh dear. Oh dear. That right there is the Manhattan Project. In the flesh. Get him, Torgal. Sick him, Torgal. Get him, Torgal. I'm not afraid of your laser beams. Are you afraid of mine? Should be. Short Circuit, great movie. Hello? My Alexa's freaking out.
Over here.
Ow!
Nice try.
So you gotta pull the balls down. Sometimes you gotta tell her what you like. It's okay. Don't you run away. Oh shit, it's moving out of... I can't move any... No! I totally wasted that. I didn't know he was gonna have one of these moments. We should do a nice bit of damage on him. Scrat. Charge those cells, bitch. Alexa, self-destruct.
Too slow. Over here. Get him. Nice try.
That's a huge bitch. You fell over. You okay? Someone get this guy a bib. You fucking dicks. Sheesh. And the world clapped. Because I have become death, destroyer of worlds. Not really the best you got. Just cracked an egg and laid one on your mom. Made a spoonful. Nice, nice. Hey, here we go. Round 2, let's go. Dude, I hope you have the best fucking vacation. Look after yourself. It's disgusting how much damage you do with that running mode. Yeah, ignition. I love ignition. Love that thing.
What's one more, eh, Toggles?
Good fun. Look at him turn into a monster of his own. Torgle's a little demon. Look at him. He's so badass. I wish those cool trains outside the shopping centers looked like Torgle, you know. Then I have these cool little drones that follow me around, shooting like missiles. It's really fun. It's actually almost better than the Devil May Cry. But I shouldn't be saying that to a non-Devil May Cry game. Haste my Giga Flare. God, when you do that when you're in... Oh, you little fucker. You moved away. It's a pity it takes up so much of the screen because they can get out of the way. Come on, bitch. That's the only problem with ignition, you see that? You're actually wide open to damage. You can't animation cancel it. That's why it was killing me when I was fighting that dragon.
Nice try.
Let's get him halfway.
Nice try.
Got us.
This one. Guess we're ready. Too slow.
Damn, he did it again. Not learning, Cyber. I don't want to learn. I don't want to learn. Oh shit, I mean do that. Oh, we got a cheeky little parry there. That's gonna be your downfall, sir. Poor bastard.
Get him.
Sick him, Torgle. This one slows down time. Oh my god, poor bastard. I feel bad for the enemies. It's like doing a fucking ultimate in an MMO. Watch the pretty lights, children. That's the boss dying. All the pretty lights. Motherfucker didn't stand a chance there. Come on.
Nice try.
Bye bye. Not bad. 2 bosses in a row. I like it. I had to heal a little potion there. Nice. How we only get 3,000 for that, and then the pissies you want outside gave us 5,000. Bonk. I like elevator bosses. Always makes me think of the Bloody Palace. Because you know, the idea is you're trying to like waste time while also in a relatively like closed off arena. Are we going outside? Whoa, we're going up in the air. Either that or the gods are literally pissing on us. Open wide, Timmy. I like that the body stayed there. The Tower of Babel. Still think Final Fantasy VI did the best version of an end world, you know, to completely change the entire map, even in, you know, old sprite form, was nothing short of amazing. You don't get many moments like that. Same with like playing Pokemon Silver back in the day. You beat the game and it opens up the entire Kanto region from the first game, complete with gyms. That just blew my tiny mind. Good lord. Let's see what we're working with here. It's nighttime. And it's pissing rain. We must have come to Ireland.
He's here. I can feel him.
Ew. Let's go. Can we actually take down Odin? He beat us twice. He actually almost severed us in half. Yo! The fuck is that? Like the Vitruvian man. Never seen that statue before. It's hardly the Great Grigor. They've been, one of the religions is this Great Grigor, which is actually a woman sitting on top of a giant white worm. And it's meant to be their version of a god. I think they might be one and the same. To worship a dragon, but to give it a human form. To appease the fragile-minded.
Why?
It
seems like an epic place for a fight.
The blade must ever feed if her edge is to remain keen.
There you go. See, maybe that blue glow on his blade has been what's causing this. That's a throne? Wow.
What care you for these
what statue's a throne?
They are nothing. Weak from the moment of their conception.
Damn.
Ever long.
Hey Bernie, how's it going? Hello. The Tasmanian devil.
They turn
I love
unfailingly upon
Girlfriend's buying some expensive wine.
Like sheep,
aww.
They roam in filthy flocks, eager to trample those few gifted a fleece of gold. Or that they might feel contentment with their
I always feel like this guy is his brother. Just the hair, the look, everything.
Prejudice and persecution.
But they're not.
Severance and strife. Every earthly wrong springs from the malice in men's hearts.
What's that? The bad guy's got a speech? Oh, the fucking press.
Born of the pain and suffering. That is free will.
There you go. I just wrote the entire script for you.
Its
You're welcome.
corruption is gnawed at your being from the very moment of your birth.
No, that was your mom knowing that my being. Whoo! Damn, girl. Nibbles, not bites. I'll fucking slap you. I swear to.
It is no corruption.
Jesus.
It is who I am.
Even God has a mammy.
Every choice I make, right or wrong, gives me reason to carry on.
I would trust
carry
Lacuna
on
with
shout.
something. Oh.
Not as a
I would
puppet,
trust Lacuna with
but as a man.
my tata. Oh. Just one of your tatas. Who has the other tata? Lacuna Matata. There is a game called Lacuna. Have you played it?
Too thought those the only choices.
You're a sweaty bastard, aren't you? What do you mean that's the rain?
God granted man the gift of magic. And with that gift did he build great civilizations.
Come on.
Yet over time, man lost sight of the gift's true meaning, stepping from the path of shared prosperity to one of avarice.
To greed.
He abandoned his creator for sword and flame.
You're one to talk.
And through his folly, beckoned the blight.
You're king of people you treat like shit.
Yet, there were those few who refused to turn their eyes from the heavens.
I liked you better when you put your helmet on and shut the fuck up.
God, that he might lead them back to righteousness.
Righteousness. Righteous.
And the Lord, he did answer. Before the worthy shall the gates of paradise open. And so did I spread my arms to the ether and cast my soul upon its gentle waters.
Hey.
I gave myself unto him.
Oh, Jesus. This is a Bible basher. Watch out, people. Pitiful. You're a lapdog of the gods. You had the power to rend creation, literally destroy the gods. And you chose to serve. You chose to bend the knee, Barnabas. And now I will break your fucking knee and your neck with it. Come on.
My worth proven, the Lord charged me thus.
Just get down here.
If your kind are to find salvation, they must be made to serve.
Thirsty Thursday. Oh, there he is, yeah.
Paradise
Deepa G, how's it going, dude?
A single step away. Could we only take it?
I hope you don't take Thirsty Thursday too literally.
Transgressions
Be
behind.
sure and drink your water every day.
For none save the pure of heart and mind may set foot in the new world. I will save us.
How's the job going?
But it all begins and ends with you. You are the key, Mythos.
Mythos.
And with this humble offering, shall I prove my faith once more.
So you forsook your kingdom. You forsook yourself to serve.
Try not to forsook yourself, guys.
How is that living?
Could break a rib.
What you seek to provide is not salvation.
It's servitude.
It's anything but. Life is about always having a choice. Take that away, and we might as well be dead.
Yes, let us challenge the gods, not bow to them. It's a fancy sword you got there. It'd be a shame if I was to drive it through your very soul. He's gone mad, dude. Let us begin.
Very well. Come then.
Yes.
Show us the strength of your will.
Let's taint the black blade.
It's not the strength of my will that should worry you, but the weakness of yours.
Odin Allfather.
If you think your will
Let's go.
is stronger, prove it. By this day's end, you shall know the truth.
Over here! I'm tired of this.
We just got started. Look at that Virgil, man. Gungnir.
You will blessed with the might of a god, yet still you fight like a man.
Oh, we're just getting started. I'm not even there anymore, dude. You silly. Damn, I fucking missed. Son of a bitch.
Show me more. I try.
Let's try.
I fucking walked into that one. Son of a bitch. That's more like it. That's all I want. Right in your fucking face. Take it. Not bad, not bad. 55k. Alright. One phase down.
God chose you to serve as his vessel, and you cling to this foolish notion of hope when there is none.
Kuna has mesmerizing things happen to him as spelling the summoning words as DPG appears, right? Do you see the new Saw? New Saw movie? Does it have 8 legs?
Desperate, are we?
Already. He's trying to get you to become Ifrit. As a big horse. Nice. Come to me, Ifrit. That's all he wants. He's trying to challenge you, Clive. So that you will become the god you're supposed to. A worthy vessel of Ultima.
Finally, we can begin.
River rafting? Oh, nice. You're gonna have to try and chase this guy as he flies around. No! Damn! God damn it, Clive.
You have been shown the path. Now you must follow it. Free yourself, Mythos. You will not defeat me otherwise.
We'll see.
Perhaps you still require persuasion.
What the fucking hell? Why did it say I dodged it when clearly he did not?
Nice try.
Don't disappoint me.
Where is he? I think he like hit us inside that, didn't he? We gotta break that yellow meter. Oh, nice. You'll fall like the rest. He's fucking fast. But I'm faster. Look at that, 1.05. Holy shit. That's the way to do it. Nice, I got behind it that time. Alright, now round 2 for Ifrit. See, of course he won't use his special move.
Defeated. You admitted defeat the moment you turned your back on us. When you turned your back on the truth, Barnabas.
Mesmerizing.
We are not as weak as your god believes.
Nah, he's letting himself be hurt here, because we couldn't even touch him before. What's he doing? No, no. He was able to use that blade to rend the sea. Come on. Stop fighting it, Clive. Nice. He almost chopped him in half the last time. There goes the whole tower. You're not going to be able to beat him. This is not as hype as the Titan fight. There's got to be a reason for that. Even the music's not quite there. It's more ominous. There's something else going on here.
What are you waiting for? Men know nothing of strength. But you will.
Fuck, man, this is gonna carve the planet in two. You won't be able to stop that. Come on. This is where we need the Phoenix. Damn. Can he use some of it against Odin? Yes. No, I was hoping he could do that. Wait, he does have a piece. Yes.
You dare.
There goes your horse.
Could it be you have made a weapon of your weakness? My apologies. You are not the fool I took you for.
The Black Blade. Destroyed by itself.
And so it ends. No!
The fuck is that laugh?
Don't tell me you are tired, Mythos!
What the fuck?
Your stubborn defiance has stirred my long-becalmed heart, filling it with a joy that I have not known for generations! I had thought the tantalizing kiss of self-indulgence a dream forever out of reach. And now that its sweet ruin courses through my veins, I shall not be quick to relinquish it. Show me your work, Mythos, that I might revel in it!
He has gone fucking mad. There you go, see this? We couldn't beat this last time. I'm kinda hoping we can beat it this time. How are you supposed to tell where the fuck he is? You just don't, I guess. So I have to beat this purple bar within the time limit or it's game over. Ah, fuck off. I love that he never thought about me just getting behind. That's his weakness. Just get behind all his moves. You are pathetic, dude.
Nice try. Too slow.
It's over. Worthless.
Long have I suffered the disappointment of lesser rivals, but no more.
Oh man, he just fucking stopped all that. This is halfway point. That sucks.
Oh, my constant congregation, salvation is come. Rejoice as our souls are granted peace unending.
How do you know this day will come? What proof have you?
Why, your mere existence is proof of the Lord's grand design.
He's just a fucking Bible bastard gone mad.
I'll never serve your God.
Nice, that parry. Oh my god, that's fucking sexy. That's the winning right there. I expected so much more of it. Let's hope he's got another phase after this. Because I've had more trouble with grannies than this guy. Oh man, I keep pressing the Torgo button, but he's not there. I'm wasting potions. Because Torgo isn't here to help me. My beautiful Torgo. Try French fries dipped in marinara sauce. Ooh. Wait, I think we just call that bolognese sauce here. Bolognese.
Too slow. Nice try.
Oh, that's a hard one because he's surrounded by a ball of shit there. What's he got now? Wooden Worth Weas. Oh, what the fuck is this? Thanks for the giant fucking thing to shoot. It's not working. Oh my god, why did they do that? Whose fucking idea was that?
Nice try.
Oh.
Since then, many have sought my crown, Ethos. But none could wrest it from my head.
You can't hit anything here. That's stupid.
Come. Have you the strength? Have you the will?
Come down and fight, fucker.
Claim me as your prize.
Creepy. Sacrifice to the god. Oh my god, someone called for the paddy wagon. He is gone. He is mentally spent.
Nice try.
He's done. He's so dead. I hate when you have nothing left. Circle of Malayash.
Nice try. Too slow.
Fucker.
Nice try.
Did he move? He fucking moved. stagger meat from me balls. He's gonna die before I get to break him. It's over. Goodbye. Alright, next phase. Oh, is that it? That's just his helmet. Come on, I want to fight Odin for real.
Well,
not this pissant.
The day is at an end.
But a meaty bot, yeah, they're all very spongy meaties.
We both know the truth.
You do like that.
It is I who stand victorious. My will that prevails.
The one against Bahamut, we were in space, dude. It's fucking space.
Your will?
Fighting a dragon.
No.
Space dragon. It was so fucking metal, it was awesome.
It was his.
This is probably the end of him. He felt like he's like giving himself up. He'd already given up the moment he went after Ultima. Worst thing is they had built this guy up like killing us twice almost, you know. That was not... see, this is what I was worried about. You've created such big highs with the Titan fight and the Bahamut fight. Barnabas slain. Is he slain though? Is he? I don't know. And we also didn't get a piece of Odin. Unless we meet him down below. We probably will. He'd probably like land on some dark shard power of the icon Odin made manifest. Might be able to get his weapon. That really cool black blade. We'll see. Yeah, Barnabas has gone mad. Being a pawn of the god. Here we go. This is where we'll get a piece of Odin. Will he allow it to happen though? Or will he transform? Every other icon has gone mad. Transformed into a huge... It's almost like a Power Ranger moment. Just more epic. Huge version of their iconic self.
Perhaps there is strength in will.
To make your own licorice. If I know what licorice is. Ooh. Looks like if you get the Elder Scrolls Online skin for Fortnite twice, gives you 300 V-Bucks.
What was it?
You're into that.
If not will that made you strive for a new world. Strive to win your master's approval.
Bonk. I probably should have pushed on and fought him in the last stream, but it's all good.
You were shown a fantasy.
A final fantasy.
And you chose to believe it. But you were wrong. There is no world, but the one we live in. And that world is worth saving. Even if it means killing a god.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. Can't have a free world if it's dependent on some omnipotent fool. The gods got it wrong. The only thing they did right was give us free will. You gotta absorb it.
Words from one who has served the Lord so well.
This is pointless.
But I almost forgot. I promised that I would make you presentable.
Ooh.
Did I not?
A final piece of the puzzle. Oh, I love the organs, yes. Here we go.
We shall fulfill our destinies. Just as the Lord's Mother Crystals have fulfilled theirs. Come, Clive Rossfield. Take what is rightfully yours. Become one with God.
No.
Too late. Let the prophecy be fulfilled. final icon. Mythos is born. Oh, he's slowly turning to stone.
At long last, salvation.
Goodbye, Barnabas.
I'm coming home. Mother.
That might have been an actual tear.
Tell me, how does it feel?
Show yourself! Face me!
How does it feel to consume your rival's strength, to gorge yourself on their being, to edge step by trembling step ever closer to the divine?
Creepy.
With or without a will, you are still but a vessel. Our vessel. Behold,
we are legion.
How your body shudders in anticipation of its fate.
Oh, it's not yours yet.
No. Come then, O wayward child. We shall await you upon the back of the first worm. There, all shall end and begin again.
I think he might be like a son of a god. That's what they're kind of going for. Maybe. He's definitely a vessel. Like this creepy voice Ultima needs to, you know, come into this world. It's mainly just been a creepy little ghost. You see it sometimes and it's able to possess people, but have true power over the entire world. It needs to possess. Meet those Clive, as they call them. He's the only one who's able to absorb the other icons without dying. The rest of them turn to stone by just using their power.
Run!
What the fuck's happening now? Oh, dear sake. Uncle!
Quickly, my lord, quickly!
You can see what they're doing. They're gonna give him a choice. Become a vessel and save his people, or witness the destruction of the entire world.
Don't ask me, ask them!
Bonk!
Since when was Eugen Havel one to hide when there was a fight to be had? Since they stripped me of my rank and banished me from the battlefield. Now I'm stuck wiping the backsides of this lot while the city burns and my wife tails off with a man half my age! And then you turn up! What the hell are you doing here anyway?
The final push is upon us.
What indeed? The enemy numbers 200,000 or more, counting yours. There are simply not enough soldiers garrisoned in the capital to repel an army of that size. Then what of the central keep? Held by a contingent of soldiers and bearers from the surrounding boroughs. They are the soldiers.
You never had licorice? Nice.
And all it took was an army on
Yeah, it's an unusual
to bring them together.
candy.
The prospect of death does put things into perspective. Perspective. Perhaps it's what we've lacked all along.
Oh man, they're gonna slaughter everybody. Could do with some help right about now. Where did Joshua go?
I need you to lend me some of your best men, preferably all of them. My best men? Does it look like I have any more? I admit this might not be the most convenient time, but my nephew's in trouble, and I may have already promised him loyalty. Your nephew, the outlaw.
Promised an army that he didn't have.
And you and he are of the same mind. Clive fights for the opposite. He fights for a world in which they shouldn't have to live and die for nothing. And he fights today to give us all a chance of a better tomorrow. Be that as it may, a handful of men cannot stand against the kingdom.
Then mayhap they are the wrong men.
Oh, hell yes.
Well, I'll be damned.
Fucking finally.
Our numbers are few, but I shall rally as many of my dragoons as I'm able. You, apprise the Lord Strategist of the state of the city's defenses.
Yes, Your Radiance.
And you would fight alongside us?
I owe the Phoenix a debt.
Does this vouch for my nephews?
Aye, but I still have my doubts about you.
Which we can discuss later.
Indeed.
You said you had men garrisoned in the keep. Captain, do you know how many yet remain?
What's in the bag?
Allow me to confirm.
What's in the box,
Commander?
man?
Whatever their number, Randalar will be needing
Gather the
them
bodies
all.
and build a pyre in the courtyard. Quickly.
Damn.
Terence.
My lord.
So that's Prince Dion. He's Bahamut, but I don't think he's Bahamut no longer. He gave us a power.
You will find a girl there.
A girl? We are in the middle of a war.
These two are together.
My life, and I always pay my debts.
Oh, this is for the small potion girl.
You are to see that she is provided for.
Dion, I cannot leave.
But you shall. If I'm ever to be worthy of the forgiveness of our people, then I must earn it. And I must earn it by my hand, and my hand alone. Know that I do not ask this lightly.
And know that I will do it.
He'd make a good king, I just don't think he's gonna live to see it.
Farewell, Terence.
Farewell, my prince.
They're saying they're going up against the kingdom, but it's a bit more than that. It's not just one kingdom anymore. They're going up against the god, what's left of his armies. Sometime later. Who is sometime? Who the fuck is this? This is probably, yeah. Walud. This place is just a ghost town at this point. Yo, Joshua, what did you see? You went all the way in there just to see the prophecy? Didn't help or anything. I think he knows.
Clive,
thank fuck. You alright?
I think Joshua knows if he's to give him enough power.
But I'm a damn sight better for seeing you, Joshua.
To kill this god,
Barnabas.
He would have to give up his whole life. Give up the entire Phoenix.
The king is dead.
That was a shit fight, I'm sorry. That's the first time I've felt a little underwhelmed since the beginning. Let's hope they can build it back up. Wasn't a bad fight, but it's just to give us 2 back-to-backs and then just, yeah. I never got to fight Odin himself as the horse, you know. It was one little moment as Ifrit and then he gave up. Keep getting the vibe that Barnabas is actually the father.
They are, but so is their killer. He can't hurt anyone anymore. You're safe.
You can come back to the hideout. Well, I guess now we get the armies together and push on to the finish. Super emotional scene. Yeah. I mean, we've come a long way. He thought he killed him, you know. He did kill him. Clive did kill Joshua, but he's the Phoenix.
Gav.
He came back.
We need to talk.
And we've pretty much been seeing about 30 years of these guys' lives, which is pretty impressive. You know, we had the prelude when they were kids, Jill and Torgal as a pup, cute little fucker. And we had a massive jump, 13 years. And then there was another jump, 5 years in the middle of the game.
I'm sorry, Clive. You know I want nothing more than to go with you.
I do.
This guy gonna be like the surrogate father?
I'm glad you're heading back to the Enterprise nonetheless.
The Enterprise. I'm surprised they went with that name.
And not just for Edda's sake. Our people need to know what happened here.
You can count on me.
As can she, I hope.
Thank you, me lords.
Gotta get herself a baby daddy. Yeah, there might be a few little quests we could do as well. I'm gonna try and streamline it as best I can, because there's probably a good bit left to do. We'll see.
Do you think that was wise?
We can do this. We got this. Yeah, the sound, the voice acting, the soundtrack, each character they've created,
They'll be safer at the hideaway.
They're exceptionally done.
For now.
Nobody felt not fleshed out. Nobody felt just there, you know, that kind of way. It's very impressive. You can tell it was made for an English audience first.
The king himself was long turned, albeit by choice.
Right.
All to serve Ultima. In his damnable quest to forge the perfect vessel.
Which would be you, Clive.
The chaos Barnabas wreaked upon nation after nation. How many were killed for this?
He didn't consider it killing. Or a mercy of sorts. A way to end their suffering. He truly wanted to save mankind. And ultimately use that.
Mm-hmm.
As he uses us.
But why us? What are we?
What are we? We are dominants.
Your brothers.
That is our fate.
No, we're changing fate. And it's not your fate.
But that doesn't mean we have to accept it. Which is why we fight.
You challenge a god.
For the right to deny it.
Change the fate of man. This is like the best story I've played of Final Fantasy since 10, I think. 12 was awesome, but it was not ready.
Barnabas said something else.
13 is a shit show.
The mother crystals were
It has a lot of great things going on, but it's just
said.
Disaster. And 15, it took 10 years to make. It needed another 10 years. It was disaster. And I'll never forget versus 13.
That it's this which hastens the spread of the blight.
This feels like the first time I've played a completed Final Fantasy that sought out with a vision and made it true, you know?
Ultima stands to gain
Most games never get to see the light of day like this. They're always half finished, underperforming, needed another couple of years to cook. It's so stupid.
The truth about Ultima's prize.
I think what it comes down to is developers are naturally perfectionists. So, just like a writer, just like a singer, any kind of artist, the project is never really done. You can always change things, you can always fix things, make things better.
Only when the twin flames are joined shall his vessel be complete.
It's fucking hard to just let your baby
Quite why he needs
sail out into the ocean and hope that people accept what you were going for.
There is something he cannot achieve.
Games are
something
always
immaterial
imperfect, just like humanity.
Something requiring
there is no perfect game. They're masterpieces in their imperfections. And I'm okay with that. I'm more than okay with that. I'm honored I get to play these kind of games.
I would think
because they're special.
Meant to cast a spell. A spell 1,000 years in the making. A spell to end all spells.
A spell.
And he cannot do it without us.
Probably the ultimate spell.
Or without the mother crystals. But if we destroy them all...
Ultima as a name in Final Fantasy has been
a
weapon, a person, a spell,
but Ultima
fucking,
as well.
You name it.
We stick to the plan then. Only this time...
together.
We face him together.
Well, it's a long walk to stone here.
Together in more ways than one.
Let's not keep Ultima waiting.
I love how they say that, and now we're gonna have a chance to go back to the hideaway and do 15 side quests. Don't fucking bullshit me, game. You go on, you create the fucking bastard and lovely set piece. Power of Darkness. Ooh. Abilities such as Gungnir. Alright, let's see what Odin's like. I mean, you can't get better than Bahamut. We get to wield the blade. Odin's feet is an arm of darkness. Well, excuse me. Damn.
When Barnabas fell, his magic died with him. The road to stone here is barred to us no longer.
Let's have a look at the completed circle of Eikons. Bonk! It's purple! It's magenta, whatever it is. Oh, I thought we'd have a big flash with all of them put together. There's probably a trophy for unlocking all of them. Fuck that. Alright, let's see. 5k for that. And that's the Arm of Darkness. Mad damage. But shit. This is why I wanted to save some of my stuff. God damn it. I might have put too much into Gigaflare. But it's okay. That's what I wanted. I probably put too much into this too. Zabba zabba zoo. The Arm of Darkness. And let's see what the... It's a very cheap one. Dancing Steel. Oh, it actually zooms into each enemy. You know what? That's kind of shit. That's its version of Gigaflare. The bottom one is always their ultimate attack. Whereas it's Diamond Dust, which I actually kind of want to. That one's just heavy on the stun. This one's shite. A second blade. You got Rift Slip. Cover immediately from any ability or action. Ah, oh, that's the animation cancel. You fucking... You give us animation cancel now? At the end? You silly bastards. Heaven's Cloud, holy shit. Surge forward. And there's Gungnir. The legendary spear. Never misses. Good lord. It's pretty cool. What's all this stuff on the side? Fills the gauge. Oh. And then you press, hold square. And it does that. It's basically Virgil's attack from Devil May Cry. It has all the little blade marks. Yeah. Alright, we'll get that. I won't be able to equip it to anything. Unless... Maybe I can make it work. Let me see. I would lose Gigaflare. I'd have to save up and get Gigaflare. I only really want Arm of Darkness. God damn, Billy! It says... Maybe I shouldn't have done that, huh? Can I go back? Maybe I didn't need to master that one. It's confusing. The ones that are attached, the main ones that are attached to the icons, don't really need to be mastered. Let me see. The one I need to master is Gigaflare, which is, that's 6,000 or 8,000? 6,000. So I'm almost there. Because if I change this, it's going to be Odin anyway. So I could have Odin's Armor of Darkness, which I would prefer, and then Satellite, which I like, and then Gigaflare, which I also like. So I can just save up a little bit more and get Gigaflare. That's fine. I like the mix and match. You're only allowed 3. These two I've never wavered from, because they're that stinking good. I like Phoenix Shift. Anything that can close the gap, and this one pulls them towards me, like, yeah. Say less. I'm all about maneuverability in battle. You can save up a little bit. Alright. Wasn't Elden Ring last year? Yeah, 2022, yeah. Fights have been really cool. You consider the game a Game of the Year contender. Yeah, I do. I definitely do. Which is nice, because I haven't been able to say that about a Final Fantasy in a while. I think after the Titan fight, it was a Game of the Year contender. And then the Bahamut fight actually solidified it, you know. It didn't waver. Now, that Barnabas fight was a bit weak sauce. I was like a 6 out of 10. You can't go from 2 back-to-back 10 out of 10 fights to a 6. But we'll see. The final fight, I'm hoping for the best. Barnabas was so built up. He was almost like the second evil, you know, the second big bad. For him to just have a bit of a cop-out seems odd. But it could tell he was kind of giving in anyway. He wanted us to, you know, basically give in to our destiny. Even if that meant... Let me see, can I go back here and check something out? Even if it meant giving in. Yeah, I thought we'd be riding around in the skies. Like, remember the Titan fight? That was 4 phases. We were falling for like 15 minutes. My fucking fingers were knackered. And then Bahamut, you're like, yeah, it's all over. Beat his ass. Nope, we're up in space. He's literally going to cleave the planet in 2.
The stew's awful.
Odin deserved a bit better there. It was still good in terms of... But, I don't know. I was secretly hoping that... I was hoping that Odin would have a little bit of a better story with Barnabas, because they look a bit too close. Like, Clive really is like the ugly duckling, the ugly step kid in the family. Everyone else is ginger and blonde, and he's like the dark boy. Alright, nothing there. Nothing new there. Okay. Let's just continue the story then. Probably a little bit further away than the end than I thought. Probably won't do any more side quests, maybe 1 or 2. Just want to mainline it now. Just put it in. They should have given it stuff way earlier. I wonder if that was intended to be unlocked. I don't know. That's very strange. I've been complaining about not having an animation cancel with the entire game, because there's certain moves like Ignition, which I like. That one where you're like almost driving around in fire. That one constantly gets me killed because I can't dodge out of it or cancel out of it. Not that I'd really want to, honestly. At this point, an animation cancel would cause me more harm than good. It's nearly better that I don't have it, so I can just focus on timing, you know. That's what I love about Bloodborne. It did away with all that nonsense of holding down attacks and then having to let go perfect time. It does it for you. So it allows you to just focus on timing instead of having to do fucking 14 things at once. I like what I've got going on now in this game. Nice little finger exercise, you know. Sometimes I'll even grip the controller differently just to get more attacks off. Joshua. The mother's mine. I suppose we still have to take on the Mother Crystal. Oh, it wouldn't be an RPG if it didn't pad the ending. Fucking goose down feathers. Sorry, missus. No side quest, sorry. We have a god to kill. I'm so close. A little more grinding, you think? Did you watch someone play this one? God, look at the wars. Look at this wall, man. If that's not meant to be Asgard.
Don't tell me. The only way to
I don't know what's going on, but in the last like 5 years there's been a major hard-on for Norse.
Is through that gate, just as you surmise.
It's always been a fascination with
There's an
Norse
army down
mythology,
there,
but
Joshua.
Jesus Christ.
But I don't see
Yeah,
any
I've learned to not have it, exactly. Yeah, Elden Ring should be getting DLC soon. It's been a hot minute. I don't know when they plan to announce it. This stage, maybe TGS, Tokyo Game Show. We're not really gonna fight anything else. There's just no need. You can see, like, I walked through that boss. Didn't present any difficulty. But why would I pad it even more and get even stronger? Stronger. I think 50 is probably the cap anyway. And just the nature of where we are in the game. Slay the enemies. Really, I have to kill these, don't I? I just love that this gathers up everything. There's just no point fighting this. Just destroy everything. Good lord. Your OP-ness is showing. Yeah, the combat's been amazing. You can tell bringing on the Devil May Cry combat designer was a great idea. Come on down. New enemies, really? A third phase?
All this
is for us. I wouldn't put it past Ultima.
I don't know about you, but that makes me think that's a very scared little god. He's got all of his enemies coming after us. Oh, more? Yeah, that's right. Everyone line up. Great, great. Thank you. Lovely. Thanks for lining up, boys. Great. Oh, Lord. Why is he randomly stronger? He just is, sire. Stop asking questions. Sick him. Third face always. More third faces the better. I didn't mean to do that. That's the only problem with the battle mode thing is that. What is that, please? Goodbye. Ba, 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 ba. So yeah, a little Pikmin 4 tomorrow. Wholesome goodness. Oh, more? Okay, okay. I'm still doing Days Gone and GTA 4. Just kind of focused on this for this week. If that's okay, but we should be putting it to bed tonight. I don't mind if we don't either. It's all good. Joshua? You don't say. But can he take on the Giga Flare?
It's over.
Brrr. That lasts way too long. Holy shit! See there, I get hit there. That's the only time I need animation cancel. I can't complain too much. I've enjoyed it thoroughly. Goodbye. Still insanely impressive to have this many great games back to back. Tears of the Kingdom, Jedi Survivor, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 16. And it's not slowing down. Like, it is one of the greatest years in video game history. It's up there with 2020. It's up there with 2017. It's up there with 2007, 2008, 2009. He tried to get away. It's cute. That's so cute. So cute. Why you gotta be so spongy, huh? You don't need to be so spongy. Semi-prime finished. How'd they know? How'd they know? Is there some kind of haptic feedback on my balls? How'd they know I'm semi-prime? How long until VR sets have like little sensors you put on the tip of your dick, you know? I'm watching some very funny VR. Joshua, you okay?
Here if you like.
Jesus.
Don't worry. I'll be fine.
He's not long for this world. That's so sad. Everyone else has almost succumbed and died because of the dominant thing. Why doesn't he just... Oh, he can't even do that. We already have part of the Phoenix. Jill gave over Shifa, but didn't kill her. But now she's a common human. But I think it kind of inadvertently saved her life. Because she was either going to die and petrify, you know, literally turn to stone by using her powers. Or die to, you know, Barnabas or something.
Look, Clive.
I don't know if we can do the same. There's the last crystal. Last mother crystal. I want to meet this mother.
Might have found her. The place is a fortress.
Does that scare you? Bring it on. Big old god dick. That's all it is. We've taken down every one of them. By doing this, it basically breaks the shackles on the world, you know? And from the very first Final Fantasy, they've had an obsession with warriors of light and crystals and basically unmaking the world. Someone there over at Square Enix and Squaresoft had a serious problem against religion or God or something. Maybe they were going to Sunday school as a kid. But they have really enjoyed taking on the gods. And so has Miyazaki from Software. He's a big fan of the good old meet and greet with the gods and a fancy old slap in the fucking face. One last wide open area, nice. It might seem a bit mean if I'm running away from some battles, but trust me, it's not necessary. This game does not have grinding in it. Whee! And we'll fight what comes towards us, you know, if they require us to fight it. But otherwise, we're here. We're pushing on to the end. What?
Straight home now.
Oh. We ran into a random bounty. Okay, I'll do it. By Gul. By Gul indeed. He's only A rank, he shouldn't be too hard. Level 40.
That's no ordinary girl.
That's no ordinary girl. Whip a crack with the rubber tail. And the beast was down. I think the Phoenix is the only one keeping him alive. Oh, I don't think he's gonna survive. Someone's gotta die. But the Phoenix has died like twice now. Yeah, boy, just don't stay dead. That's why he's the Phoenix. Whenever there's a Phoenix involved, when have they not used in a story the old death tease, you know? Oh no, they're dead, but they're actually a Phoenix to come back. Fucking Harry Potter's done it. Many high fantasy stuff has done it. Oh, a parry and a stagger. Oh, sit the fuck down. God damn. I burnt myself the other day and it's just like gnarly. It was just some grease from the pan, you know? Some oil. And, like, why didn't I remove it immediately? And it didn't go away. Yeah, I give like Tears of the Kingdom like a 9.8, you know. So close to perfect. But also it has a bigger legacy. It kind of destroys Breath of the Wild, you know. This one I'd probably closer to like just a 9, you know. We'll see how the ending goes. It really does all come down to the ending. If If I get you baited and it's a shitty ending, that's all I can say about that. Right now it's a good solid 9.5 on a warm day. Boom. It's a nice kitty. No kitty. Stop kitty. Look, he's got no yellow bar yet. There you go. You have to wait till his attack was finished. Sure, yeah, sure. Jeez, look at the Phoenix. But look, it's almost killing him. You see him in the background there? What are you doing to yourself, Josh? Giga flare. Omelette deux. Why so spongy? 15 years of the Dark Knight, can you believe that? I can. I'm old as fuck. I love these little machine gun drones. Man, he's so dead, he don't even know his name. Goodbye. One thing that's kind of made me a little bit sad about this one is we have these amazing icon fights. They're like kaiju fights, you know, gods versus gods. Really cool. But we don't get to summon them in battle. We don't get to do anything with them in battle. It's kind of sad. It was always a big part of Final Fantasy.
Let's hope it was the
even
last
to the
of its
point
kind.
of Final Fantasy X, having them fight alongside you. Big fucking birds and giant Ifrit and Shiva. And you're just there like, help. But it was still fucking cool, you know? So it seemed odd. But I think they must have felt that if they allowed you to just become them whenever, it would completely rip away any sense of, you know, epicness from those big boss fights. And I do actually agree with that. It doesn't mean it's any less disappointing that we don't get to just play around with them. Summons have been going back all the way to Final Fantasy III. It's all good. I've always enjoyed their interpretation of them. Whether they're called Espers, fucking Eikons, Eidolons, whatever the hell they were called in Final Fantasy IX. GFs, that's what they were called in 8. Stood for Guardian Force, but almost made me think girlfriend. I always loved 8. 8 is the ugly stepchild. People shit on that game all day, every day. But that game did something different. It basically did Hunger Games and fucking Battle Royales before that. It was two schools that the whole school would rise up into a battleship and start blowing the shit out of each other. It was really cool. It was almost like the Japanese Battle Royale. But I think that would have been before it, because I think Battle Royale, the movie, is 1999, I believe. And Final Fantasy VIII was like around there, in 98, 99. I liked it. I liked the gun blades, I liked the steampunk element. I really enjoyed it. It was very modern. People didn't like it because the battle system was a bit jankum.
There's only one way into that city.
It punished you for leveling up.
Across the bridge.
Which is kind of weird.
Through the main gate.
What would happen is, the more you leveled up, the leveling of the enemies had
into the midst of
a certain
left of the Lake
point.
King's army.
So the AI in the background would be like,
are you ready for this?
Character is level 40, enemy equal level 100, or something like that, you know, that kind of way. So if you got to a certain level, it broke the entire game. So you could finish the whole game without going close to level 40, and it would keep it relatively easy. And I didn't know about this until I got internet of my own, and it took me many years to beat Final Fantasy VIII because the end boss was so brokenly difficult, you know. And how they handled sorcerers in that game as well was amazing. And I argue that it has some of the best 90s FMVs, you know, which was a weird time for CGI. You've got a lot of porcelain faces, a lot of weird kind of animations going on, but it was still kind of cool. You know, mainly video game animation. I think normal animation in the 90s was actually some of the best. Whether it be Disney, even Disney's weird 2000s where we had like Treasure Planet and Titan A. Was that Disney? That might not have been Disney. People don't remember those. Yeah, it was Treasure Planet. There was a couple that didn't do well. What was the other one? Atlantis as well. Titan A. I bet you that was Warner Brothers, and I'm just thinking. Oh, it was Don Bluth as well. That might have been the one to bring down Don Bluth. So that means it's not Disney. Budget of 75 million. You can see even by then things were getting out of control. Imagine a $75 million animation movie 20 years ago. Nowadays, obviously, it's 3 times that. This whole joke of just blaming it on inflation is the biggest con that we've all been led down. It ain't true. It's nonsense. You've got executives that are paid too much, actors who are paid too much, and honestly, animators who are paid too much. I'm sorry, I know. That might be blasphemous. But we gotta start wondering how a full CGI movie is causing 300 million. How is that possible? What are you doing on the computer, man? You know this is most of it Sonic porn, let's be honest. See this new Sonic, pregnant Sonic rap that's going on? Everyone's going fucking crazy over it. We know how weird the Sonic fan base has been. This is nothing new. But now it's reached full circle.
What the hell happened here?
I dare not think. A stroke of good fortune, perhaps?
Stroke, yes. I love the pink that they... It's meant to be apocalyptic, but to me it's almost dreamlike.
I hope you're right.
Like a nice set of bosoms as you motorboat them, you know? You just
So do I.
surrender to the pink. Nice. Is this gonna be the finale? Streets of Madness. The Streets of Madness. Ba-da-da-da. Dude, Philadelphia has gone a bit mad, sadly. The song is like, what, 20 years old? Streets of Philadelphia?
The ether has
Sad.
claimed them all.
Let's see the winner next.
Everybody line up, everybody line up. What else we got here? You never want to use the big guns straight away. Straight down.
Nice try. Farewell, this one.
Full transformation, turn into an arm or a leg or wings. Definitely part of Giants. Yeah. I like that. Our watch party's been postponed till who knows when. Our host had a baby. Oh, nice. Congratulations. Hopefully everything's going good. I know you could probably take over, but you'd feel bad about them missing it. Don't worry, it won't be that long. Anyway, like I'd say they'd probably appreciate while they're feeding the baby, or late nights, you know, 4 in the morning. Watch a movie with y'all. Do y'all get in like voice party, or is it just mainly watch the movie and everyone shut the fuck up? There's probably like 20 people. That'd be a disaster. Do I smell another halfway boss? Why Sonic of all characters? I don't know. I think it was because it wasn't Mario, and a lot of kids, if you were just Sega, and especially just Sega, you were kind of... Is that a behemoth? Finally! Classic Final Fantasy enemy. Usually purple in nature.
That's a behemoth.
It is a behemoth.
Would be mad enough to tame such a beast.
What do you think? Big old fucking cryptid yokes. Damn, Ultima's pet, huh? That's cute.
Stand back.
No, no, no. You gotta stop doing this. That power. What do you know? The bridge is out.
Get up. Here it comes.
Oh, nice design. Wow. He's always been Minotaur on all fours kind of thing. Cryptid.
Well, what are we waiting for?
You big boy. Cool. I wondered if we'd see one of these. Drop that booty. Almost halfway.
Nice try.
Now we unleash hell. Not bad. I hope nothing happens to our puffer. Aww. He's half god himself. He's based on Fenrir, the mighty one. That's cool. Little robot wars shunt. What up, my shunt? Little leap. Can't really do much of a leap. You're already on the ground, buddy. Come on, Giga Flare. Come on, Giga Flare. Oh. Oh my lord, Jesus. Ecliptic Meteor. How do I avoid that?
No! Stand back. I'll conjure a ward.
This is such a bad idea, dude. Oh, fuck.
Joshua!
Come on, turn into Ifrit. I'd like to fight this guy as Ifrit, that'd be nice.
Desperate times. Clive, no! Trust me. I'm your shield, remember?
Nice. Send it back out to space or something. This is cool. It is only a spell after all. Oh fuck. It's not working.
This might be a job for Ifrit! And why would you turn to him, brother?
You have me. Brotherly love.
When we fight together.
Yes, you can see the fusion there. It's so Dragon Ball, man. Oh, that killed him? Better not. Very demon looking, yeah.
Too bad. That was just the beginning.
Good. Ooh, very Keyblade of a sword there. I'd love to have played the Kingdom Hearts series one time. I don't know if y'all are ready for that, huh? I played a little bit of 3. Maelstrom, huh? So I always take damage on that. It's my own fault.
Get him! Ogle, kill! Over here!
Gotcha, bitch. Come on. Oh, not Meteor again. Oh, fucking hell. Old meaty bastards.
Kill! Now, Torgal! Over here! Attack! Torgal, kill!
Fuck, did he jump out of the way?
Go, Torgal! Too slow.
Now he did. Ow. This might finish him off. If I can see anything.
Get him!
Hello? Look at his health bar. I don't get it. Oh. I think he tried to take us out with a one-hit kill at the end there. His fucking face exploded. They love to do that shit, don't they, huh? I don't mind us. You should have enough ability points to unlock Arm of Darkness. I always get the good shit after the fight. You're like, come on, I needed it during the fight.
Before we're cut off for good.
I want to do that. I want Odin's Blade. Blast his dick off. Holy shit. Has he got one? That's Grimace when he's all pissed off. Yeah, I was playing this purple Jason Friday the 13th. I was like, it's fucking Grimace, man. It's gotta be Grimace. No doubt, like the crystal, killing the crystal just right before the end, and then we'll take on the big boss. It'll be like one last push. Alright, so I needed 6,000 on this. Keep Giga Flare. Mastered, perfect. Now we move this over to Odin. And keep the satellite because I like my little drones. Shit's fire. And we change this. Oh, they actually changed it. Kept it as Giga Flare. Nice. So now, instead of the wings, I don't mind the Mega Flare. It's just you have to dodge to let it build. And you know me, man. Yeah, you're dodging, but I'd rather not be fucking dodging in that way. Alright, now we get free potions and high potions and stuff. Yep. So that's a sign that shit's gonna kick off. We might not have to kill all these, do we? No, we do.
Farewell.
Come on down here, you dumb AI. He's already dead. That's it. Line up for your execution. Torgal, you might not be in the way. See how slow he is after a dodge. You like go like that, and then he stops like that. Like fucking hell. Almost 2 seconds. Will of Ice. What's he doing to them doggies? We're so powerful. We're so strong. We're still broken. Dead.
You're finished.
At this point, it's like, thanks for the time savers, you know.
It's over. Sick of vocal.
I make this shit look easy. Because it is. It's a nice combination. I know I could have switched out ignition and that, but 1, it gathers up the enemies. 2, it does immense damage. And 3, it's just fun to have that kind of control inside of an attack. So, yeah. I like the mix I have. I know it just might be a little bit samey to look at it on screen, maybe. Scumbag mage down here. Now. That's what we do to mages. Burn a hole in your ass.
Farewell. It's over.
It's over. Farewell. Fun watching you kill things. I'm telling you, you'd swear it was on easy mode. It's not. There is difficulty options after the game is over. We kill these guys as well. What's up, lads? No one survives long enough. Have fun with them. He's flying in the air. Everything's dead. Even Torgo's like, when is it my turn? Not sure where we're supposed to go. For only ever having 6 moves at any one time, you really can change up the combat a good bit. I think we're going this way. I just wanted to go up there. Yeah, I got a little bit pirate adventure swashbuckling in the last stream. It was really cool. The dude like rendered a massive gape, massive gash in the ocean.
Not what I was expecting.
Pretty cool. It's like Moses and shit. The only problem with this, I'm not great at aiming it. At least the controller gives me a little bit of haptic feedback to help.
Nice try.
Nice try.
Nice try.
Nice try. Too slow.
Too slow.
Nice try. All the voice acting in the world won't help if you've only got 3 fucking dialogue options. Nice try. Too slow. He's spinning around. He's got the zoomies. He's got the zoomies on it. Those games you need to up the difficulties to find the normal. Yeah. You're dead, right? Sadly, they don't give you difficulty options till you beat the game first, you know? This poor bastard, man, he gets flames and then Giga Flare. I'm sorry, I think. I probably should apologize. He didn't stand a chance. I think he got that one spinning move off. That was it. Alright, now where to? Is this a dead end down here? There's gotta be a reason. There we go, over here. I think we're heading along the docks. Is that a big whore in the middle there? What is that? We're heading towards the big old crystal. They really do a good job on the crystals, man. You feel their majesty. They almost take up the entire of the screen.
Once we step onto that bridge, we'll be easy targets.
Well, let's not do that. I was hoping this horse would come alive. How the fuck do you get out here? To go all the way through here? I smell padding. Sorry, lads. Damn, look at all these motherfuckers.
Come on then. What are you waiting for?
As if it was gonna be that easy, Sarah. I was just thinking. So cool. A statue of Schleppnir. I guess it was. Schleppnir was a person. We actually fought him. He had grey hair. He's quite effeminate. He's got a beam, and I've got a beam. That's the danger of ignition right there. This guy's weak sauce. They're all weak sauce. Wow. That's completely broken. That is completely broken. Oh, a bit late there, Phoenix. A bit late. I feel like the Giga Flare beam is almost 2 seconds too long. So broken. Yeah, I think they removed the flares from Fortnite. There's hope, but I probably won't return to it in a big way until the next battle pass, honestly. Might be best to give it a break. Chivalry 2 has been fantastic. I just need to find something else, you know. I'm hoping August will give us something on the PS Plus. I'd love to find something we can all play, you know. Ooh, the Will of Light satellite, nice. I bet you it's just cooled down. Most of those, this is how, it's not piss poor, but it's just like Final Fantasy Light, and I'm not against that, but a lot of it's just cooled down. Oh, damage by 10%. I kind of think that's a good idea, but the only problem is it doesn't specialize in damage. It specializes in stun. These are all based on the moves, you know. The one I have now helps my attack. We have the warrior. Strength tonic. I don't even fucking use those, and I really should. And this one's for ignition. But you could probably get one for Bahamut's Giga Flare. And if there is one for that, I might change it up. Because that thing is broken. And what do we do when we find something broken, children? We break it even more. That's what we fucking do. Oh, shit. Oh, there's a great lighting shot. Holy fucking hell. Calm down. Calm down. They love their particle effects. Like, you know, this could be COVID and it'd still make it look nice. Not the rats. Can we go in here? Nope. Nah, it's all a straight shot. First I gathered them up with ignition, but they're not even lasting that long. And I hit them with a little cyclone. And release my drones. I have to press triangle to get them to fire. Which sounds awkward, but it's not. I just kind of go square triangle real fast. Keep hoping there's more to them. Look at that. The very heavens waiting for us. I hope they talk about this Great Grigor. And there is actually another icon they keep talking about called the Lost Leviathan. Leviathan is always this huge sea serpent. Beautiful, like Chinese dragon looking thing, but as a face of a fish. And I think that might be the DLC. Another one of these, really? This is this game's version of different cut of the same enemies. Lol.
Ultima's corruption knows no bounds. We cannot allow it to spread any further.
No, we cannot allow it.
We won't.
Fire it!
Baruka. You know when you were a kid, like the worst thing that happened to you would be like you get a Baruka. That's like a quarter of his health bar. Broken much? Lighting on the ships in the distance. Oh, Bloodborne, nice. Especially like the fishing village. Do you think you'll ever play Bloodborne again? Dude, I'm gonna kill this guy in one go. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get him in one go.
Nice try.
That was pretty much just one bar. There's no need to even stop for the spoils. It's just pointless. Take it all away. I got 330,000 bastards. Time is it now. Do you think honestly I can beat this tonight? Have you seen the end? Have you seen who else? Who are you watching playing? Is anyone cool? Wait, is this just a circle? It's a circle. Don't really tell you where to go, do they? I gotta get to the bridge. Where the bridge at?
Kill!
Just the right way? You know, if these gates weren't here, I would just fly through all of these enemies. Not to rush, it's just they don't serve any purpose but to slow me down.
There are so many. Focus, Joshua. We're not done yet.
Let's see how far I can push this.
Too slow.
Ben Starr, the voice actor of Clive, he's done an amazing job. They've all done great jobs. No one even survived. No one's gonna survive this. Just melted everything. Wow, look, his spell is still like broken right there.
Fire and
Where's this darn bridge? Can we finish tonight? Oh. Only enemies on screen. Yeah, I didn't have any frame drops or anything. How do we fucking open this bridge? Is that a sign? Or a lever? There it is. The tiniest little lever for the giant gate. Are you trying to give me a challenge? You know me, I'm always like, can we do it? Maybe I'm way off, am I? I don't mind. But it would mean I'd have to come back to it next week. That's nice. Let's kill the mini one. Oh, you're not a mini one.
Of course there's more.
Of course there's more.
There's always fucking more.
There's always fucking more. Thanks for stating the obvious. What's happening, Captain? Don't you love when the characters get it, you know? So can I get both of them in the 1 Giga Flare? Nope. A little bit. It's taking a little bit of damage. That's better than nothing.
Get him.
How'd you survive?
You're finished.
You're finished. I'd say just power through, yeah? Yeah. I plan to. New enemies approach?
You mustn't summon it free. Not yet. So I should let the burden fall to you? Yes, you should. Save your strength for the Mother Crystal.
No, it's not hitting him, bastard. You little bastard. They're totally setting up Josh to die. These fucking mages. Oh my god, camera, cool it. Camera is having difficulties.
Fire and flame.
I don't need the camera. Give me a video game where the boss is the camera. I'm down for that. There's still a mage somewhere. Using fucking protect. Where is he? Oh, hell. I forgot about that. We'll hold it down? Okay. How does this work? I don't know how that works. Forgot about the Odin stuff. God, they're really throwing everything at us. Come on now. There's 3 of them?
Nice try. Nice try.
Try and kill as many with the Giga Flare as I can. 420, 420, 420. No one lives forever. And you most certainly won't.
Over here! All yours, Torgal. Let darkness fall!
Let's finish him. Good thing Clive didn't get tired after all these guys, right? Good lord. Jesus, 11k. We got more for that than we did fighting Barnabas. Now they're tired. I'm bollocks. Oh my, oh yeah, I'm getting crap in my hand now. Yeah, oh yeah. Felt it there that time. Oh my god, there's more coming. Zombie Nation. Yeah, play some of the old CODs or something, I don't know.
There's no end to them. The whole bloody army's here.
I hate it.
Stand back, Joshua.
Summoning a freak. Stop, Clive. You mustn't. We still have a long way to go. If you tap your strength here, you'll have none left to destroy the heart.
Then you'd rather die?
Jesus Christ. I thought it was Behemoth. It's the fucking ship. Nice one. That's how you make an entrance. Oh, is this where Lord Dion's army comes in? Yes. Oh, Jill. My girl.
Jill.
You know she's a freak in the sheets. Wait, she still has some of Shiva's power? Nice. I thought she had given it all away. There's Bahamut. Well done. Well done.
She's not alone.
No, we gotta get to the Mother Crystal. Oh my lord. Well, we can have an epic moment. I thought Jill was human again. Maybe she's still got some of her magic. I don't want her getting hurt. I'm bollocks. Anyone fancy a cuppa if Gab doesn't say that? Yorkshire's finest.
Surprised to see us.
Oh god.
How did you?
Frimler died there.
Gav. He told us exactly where you'd be. Even sniffed out a crack in the castle wall.
Excuse me? Who's sniffing a
And
crack?
when we saw the heavens come crashing down.
Yeah.
Had no choice but to believe him.
Just did the fucking Grinch face, you know?
It's been quite a day.
To what do we owe this honor?
A debt I would see repaid.
Prince Dion.
Actually, you hire people to do stunts they can't
It's good
do.
to see you well.
Try stunt double. Yeah.
So, this must be Ifrit.
Yeah, stunt doubling is kind of crazy.
Your uncle bade me give
Some
you
people out there like are made of Play-Doh. I don't know how they don't break every
Listen
bone in the
to
body.
your heart. It will guide your steel.
Some of them even wear masks to
Father
look
would
like the
expect no
actors
less.
while they do the stunts.
That is all.
Like the guy who did Harrison Ford stunts in
For
New
everything.
Indiana Jones.
Your Highness. Dion, please.
You do realize the only thing we've freed so far is this wall from its foundations, right? Now, if your lord and ladyship's quite finished...
Well said, Gav.
There's some Warriors of Light.
We have work to do.
Classic soundtrack. Big old purple penis. We're gonna take down Thanos' dick together. That's your fucking endgame. Oh look.
I don't suppose there's out I can say to make you change your mind. So I'll just tell you, Nan won't take kindly to losing her best customer, especially after letting us carry all this stuff all the way to Ash.
And we wouldn't want to anger old Nan.
You mean, you'll buy some off us?
It seems very endgame. The big hammer?
Welcome to
Excuse me?
Goots' Toll.
Like, look at this. You always do this, man.
Thank you.
Spend all that time making this stuff and it's not worth shit. Circle of Heaven, innit? Sun bracelets. It's just a waste.
Is there else you need?
Have you got a cup of Yorkshire's finest? Have a brew. Come sit down and have a brew. And we'll watch some Jeremy Kyle. I'll love it.
Got everything you need,
I'm
then?
afraid to ask what the big hammer is. We could do the ice brand. Does that help us much? Nay, it's shite. But we could also do the Everdark. These are basically boss weapons. We can see they've already been outmatched. And then I ask you, why bother?
Is all done then? No.
No. Is this the end? Sure feels like it.
I couldn't have made it this far without you, Torgal.
Aww. Look at this. This is very... Is this the end?
Each parting brings the hope of reunion. I missed you, Clive.
Oh, I missed you too, Jill.
Missed you too.
Oh, yeah. Fuck off, Clive. She's mine. Alright, Dion.
There is still much I would learn of your tale. Once this day
Pushing
is
dick
done.
cyber specialist.
Until then, all who might come between
have to
me
say
and
it.
such knowledge shall answer to my spear.
I do not envy them.
Do you see that new Mickey Mouse Rayman Legends type game, Illusion Island? The animation looks crazy on it.
If Sid were here today, I reckon he'd be proud of you, Clive.
Crushing my own dick.
Be proud of us all.
That's what I'd be getting up to. Walking into tables, get punched in the dick, saving people from speeding buses, but end up banging into your dick.
You see, Clive, we're not alone.
No.
If we are to win the day, we must all play our part. And ours. Ours lies beyond those doors.
At once. Proceed to the inner sanctum.
We fought long and hard for this moment. Sid's dream, our dream, is within our grasp.
We need only endure this final trial, and we shall. Together.
You all know what it is that awaits us beyond this gate. And we shall face it together.
It's definitely finale. Oh shit! Oh my god! We'd only fought a normal one.
It seems our hosts would rather we remain.
Two can have balls of brass like Cyber with the ball bra.
I will stay them.
Extra defense.
We will stay them. Go!
My ball bra comes with everything.
Waiting.
Thank you.
Even a sachet of cum in case you're just not up to the task. It's okay. If anyone gets close to your balls, does that little beep beep beep. There he is. Holy shit.
Welcome, sons of fire.
It's Mads Mikkelsen. bum. Yes, Torgal.
No!
It's okay, it's okay. We would have him fight on our stage.
Come back.
What?
They'll be fine. Right? Uh-oh.